gamers? What's up, gamers? It's your boy. What the fuck is up?
Huh? We might be, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, we are streaming.
Can I avoid you for help for 2 seconds?
What's up?
The bin on top of the bin has broken.
What's up? Oh,
We are streaming.
we just went live. I'm gonna come and help. All right, GP, you cover for us. You're feeling healthy.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kai with the excuses. Just always doesn't want to stream. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
A bin on a bin. What kind of excuse is that?
Oh man. I need to share that we are live.
I was about to say, Finn, your screen's not sharing.
Well, I need to do that too as well. Thank you for reminding me.
Finn.
Henry, my pet Bosco
Finn.
monkey's got chlamydia.
Fucking what?
Finn, I think you'll be proud of me. I showed my girlfriend Dracula flow the other day.
Oh, nice.
I showed my girlfriend my dick the other day, and she thought it was pretty good.
No, I showed her my dick first, and she was like, whatever.
What
And
are
then
you
I
showing me
showed her
that for?
Dracula flow, and she was like, this is the best thing ever. She couldn't make sense of any of it, but she liked it.
Your dick or Dracula flow?
You know what? Yes.
Yes. May I see it?
There is
No.
something, I don't know what it is about Dracula flow. It isn't
I
funny.
understand what you mean. I understand exactly what you mean.
Like,
And you haven't said anything.
It isn't funny, but
No.
it is the most hysterical thing I've ever seen.
Some people would disagree with that statement.
And like I've seen Dracula Flow, but if you were to say to me, "Oh, have you seen Dracula Flow 3?" I'd be like, 3? What the fuck do you mean 3?
Yeah.
I've seen his stuff.
Like, there's the 3 of these.
It's mind-blowing. It really is. Especially the comparative ones. The ones where he's describing things. It's just insane.
Like, I feel like I'm watching it ironically,
Yeah,
But
it feels not real.
but I'm not actually. I'm ironically watching it ironically. With so many layers of irony deep.
Hi, Darkrai.
I can't remember who I was using on the last stream to beat Darkrai. Because
One of the Pokemons that you have in your pocket.
yeah.
What's that in your pocket?
I think I was saving Weevil to fight the dragons, or to fight the Giratinas. So was I using Mr. Satan to? Man, I honestly can't remember. Wait a minute. What moves? Not that it really fucking matters. It's a 16 level difference. Matt, can you remember when I was like, I don't even know the grass, water, fire triangle?
Those were the
Good old days.
Yeah, can we go back?
We
to
had
that?
content back then.
Not like now. Oh no, can't use it.
Not like now where you're grinding out rank.
Yeah. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would.
I still don't know Pokemon GP. I'm still inept.
Yo, pass Ben the DS.
Alright.
No, not at Pokemon, just at life. I'm inept.
No, here you go.
Oh.
Man. You have the DS. You play it for a little bit.
Alright, cheers.
What are
Oh,
you
yeah.
doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna
finds
throw
a
I'm gonna throw
shiny.
I'm gonna throw a fire type out into. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, is that the devil himself?
What do we do here, Ben?
Walk up, shake his hand.
What?
Where is the glove item?
Walk up and shake his hand.
He'll never suspect it. He'll never see
He'll
it
ne-
coming.
It'll be the ultimate power play. You just walk up, firmly grasp his hand, and by the end of it, he'll be hiring you. I don't know what kind of jobs he offers, but he'll hire you. Walk up, excuse me, Mr. Satan. I would like one job.
Okay, GP, I have something to confess, right? So, for the
Okay.
audience's context, GP isn't feeling 100% today, so we were considering like not streaming, but we're here, and to test how well he was feeling, Kai and I were riling him up by telling him how I've been training at Pokemon off screen. And one of the things I said is that I've been playing Pokédoku for the last month, and I've been getting sub 100 scores in the last couple of days. I'm here to tell you, GP, that is not true. That was a lie.
I 30% believed you. That's kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was like there was a nugget of believability in there.
Yeah, it wasn't a total shutdown. I can't lie.
I'm
But
back.
the showdown fight, they're real. I have the screenshot. What was that about?
What showdown fights? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
You've been on Showdown.
That footage is doctored.
Finn's been in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Hmm. And what did you learn in your training?
You know
Finn?
what? You know what, GP? It's just because he wants to impress you. It's just because he wants you to be proud.
Look, I'll be proud if he beats a Nuzlocke first try. That is legit a statement you can make.
I mean, he's beating this one.
Beating.
Getting there. In the same way, you know, 1,000 monkeys with 1,000 typewriters will eventually write out Shakespeare. I'm
Oh
gonna go
God,
with this
Finn, kill it, kill it, kill it, please, kill it, please.
Yeah, this is not a joke. Kill him. Don't miss. Okay, thank God.
Was that a bad one?
That
was
would
Bide.
have killed Weevil.
Oh shit.
You remember
Hello,
Bide from
Sergeant
the first 10
Charles.
hours? Who had it?
Right.
Blank?
Okay, listen. Alright, so what the reason I'm late, right? Sarah
Oh yeah.
came to me in a dream and also in the real world. And she said, "Hey, my darling, Kai," she called me, not my real name, she called me Kai.
It's a bit weird that.
Yeah, she's a freak. And
I think in a good
so-
way.
Yeah. So she was like, "Please help me." And I was like, "What's up?" And I came to look. She'd been trying to take the bins out, and the bin had split, and weak old milkshake had covered her.
Oh.
No.
It was chocolate, so she looked like she had shit herself.
Oh my God.
I can't believe Sarah shit herself.
And you're not alone. Now Sarah has also shit herself.
No.
Hi, Sarah.
I don't like that you're telling them that story.
Thanks for admitting it.
Oh, fuck.
She just...
She just leaves.
She just slammed the door in your face in your own office.
She just went, "Oh fuck," and then shut the door.
Like, shit, you're right. I'm just admitting it. All right, gotta go.
Okay, what the fuck? Well, first of all, hello, Sergeant Charles. But why did YouTube auto mod the message "Dodoria is a woman"? Is that really such a controversial statement that it needs to be like flagged for?
It's the woman.
I've banned the phrase "woman." We're not having any of those around
okay,
here.
Right.
Makes sense.
So anyway,
Hello, Achilles Run. Hello, Magic Spud as well.
what I wanted to bring up. Hello, don't mind me just lurking here. It's a pleasure to have you, Phoenix. Right, okay, so... Yeah, so what I wanted to bring up with you before, Finn, where I was like, oh, we'll save it for the stream. The Loud House fanfiction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, word count all
What's it gonna be?
Tolkien.
And how does it compare to that Smash Bros fan fiction that's like 1.5
I was gonna
million
say, that
words?
shit's insanely long, right? It's like the longest piece of media or something, right?
That I think that was true 10 years ago. The things might have changed since. I think there is like it's split up into multiple volumes, but there is a piece of fiction that is written by an Indian author that is more than 1 million words.
I mean,
Okay,
a million
hang on a
words is
So-
not that much of a benchmark.
Finn, get the calculator out.
Yes, sir. Alright. Okay, calculator's up.
The Silmarillion.
Yeah.
130,115 words.
130,150. I like how they're being precise with this. Usually, with most books, it's just an estimate, but someone counted for Tolkien.
Oh, well, it's Tolkien, you know? The Hobbit, 95,356 words.
Is that it? Huh.
It's a short book.
Huh.
For Tolkien. In fact, it's his shortest.
So for 130,000 words of the Silmarillion, I'm simultaneously not surprised and terrified.
The Lord of the Rings
Yeah, here we
trilogy, 481,103 words.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that is 706,574. Call it 706,500.
Okay. Now, right? Let's go to this channel here and look in the pins, because we should have it somewhere. Apparently we don't.
The movies were better than the books? We'll stick a pin in there. That's an interesting topic for later.
Sorry, we'll stick a pin in that. Like, that is too long a conversation to have right now.
Not while we're in the middle of something else. Like Achilles just...
We're not
Where's the screenshot of the word count for the Grey Boys 1?
I have no idea. Might be in the Grey Boys Discord server?
I'm looking, I'm not finding it. Maybe it's in D&D shitposting.
I haven't used that server in a hot minute.
D&D shitposting is the Will of Worlds one. Ah, here it is. The Grey Boys one has about 800 pages, 146,302 words.
Nice.
The Grey Boys 2, I'll open that up real quick. So these are my D&D campaigns. Someone's mic is super low volume. Oh, that's mine. Or is it? No.
I don't know.
It shouldn't be. Is it mine?
I think you do tend to be a little quiet on stream, comparatively.
That's weird because it's at I'm at max in OBS. I might have to turn up my gain.
It is yours, yeah, I just listened in on the stream.
Okay, that's weird.
Okay. Anyway, calculator at the ready, Finn.
How's this? I'm turning it up. Is that any better?
Yeah, we'll have to wait for Achilles for that. Finn, calculator at the ready?
Calculator at the ready.
The Grey Boys 2, so far, 158,257 words.
Okay.
How much are we at for Tolkien? How much are we at for me?
What? Combine the two?
No, just one and then the other.
Okay. Tolkien was 706,500. And then you are... Did you want me to add the Grey Boys 1 as well?
Yes, both of them together.
Could you give me that stat again, please?
Yeah, sure. 146,302 words.
304,500.
Okay. What about the two of them combined?
Plus 706,500-ish, we'll call that. 1,011,000.
Now that is impressive.
That's content right there.
The Loud House revamped is at 35,122,000 words.
Fucking hell!
What?
What are they even writing?
As of February 2024.
Sweet mother of God. How much is the Wheel of Time? Because the Wheel of Time is the longest by word count franchise ever written. Because it is insane how big the Wheel of Time is.
4.4 million.
Fucking hell! What the fuck?
It eclipses it.
What the fuck?
What is... I'm gonna regret this, but what is the Loud House? What is that?
The Loud House was a kid's cartoon. The Loud House revamped is the fanfiction.
Oh.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
Big fans, obviously.
I didn't even know human beings had written more than 34 million words in history.
Well, they have now.
Someone a year ago had read all of it, or had claimed to, and said it took them 2 years and 2,000 hours.
Jesus.
It's not worth it. It
I'm
can't
gonna
be
read
worth
their
it.
review.
I don't want to be good.
It's all right.
My review of it is that it's a power. Thank you, blue_birds1 on Ask Me Anything Reddit, by the way. My review of it is that it's a power fantasy from a mentally ill person that wants to spend time with fictional characters. Naruto shows up around chapter 100, if I remember correctly.
Oh no,
It
yeah,
shows
it
up?
actually sounds like me at 12 trying to write my novels.
The writing is horrible, and I find myself using his writing style in my everyday life because I've reprogrammed my brain to
Oh,
read the Loud House
no.
revamped. Honestly, I think I need help.
Oh my god. Oh, it's actually done permanent psychological damage to that poor man.
I feel so sorry for him. But he did it to himself.
Yeah, yeah.
By
But
Loud House, I don't know, man. Why Sonichu? Like, it's best just not to ask.
Oh, oh man. Oh, it's funny.
Oh, thank you for putting the thing in the live streams channel, Finn.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so today we're gonna have a nice calm stream because GP has a migraine. Is that a fucking electrode?
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Oh, you gotta be careful. Those fuckers could learn explosion.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
we're good.
Right, thanks very much.
Panic over.
Did you not learn anything
Um,
from your 20,000-hour training?
Well, I didn't use electrode against him.
Yeah.
Smart move.
very specifically didn't use Electrode.
Okay, Jen, I will say something that is true. In my time playing Pokemon Showdown,
I'm gay.
this is a foreboding statement. Me in the courtroom.
Chronic liars be like.
Me in the courtroom after I've already given 6 testimonies. Okay, now I'll say something that's true.
I will say something that's true.
No, in our time playing Pokemon Showdown with all randoms Generation 4, I beat Kai once.
It's true.
Did it feel good?
You know what? It kind of did, because I managed to do it because of the knowledge of the Pokemon that I had in my inventory, and I rationed my way through which moves and which Pokemon I use in any given situation. So
It's
yeah,
factual.
it
I was
felt,
proud of him.
it felt good.
Ah, okay.
He completed his training and got the fucking sacred water.
So sorry you got unlucky with the team generations, Kai. It's all good.
Happens to the best of us.
Although on more than one occasion, multiple actually, I did use a move, not realizing I had a choice item equipped.
Yeah, that one always gets me.
Yeah.
I love it when I get a trick Pokemon with a choice item and I can then give him another one to forget about.
What was I going to say? Yeah, when you told us, sorry, I'm late. Sarah needed me to do something. I thought you were going to tell us about the Yasuke thing. Can you tell that one on the stream?
Me and Sarah looked into Yasuke, the Black Samurai from Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it turns out 2 lines were written about him in actual verifiable historical documentation ever, and neither of them said he was a samurai.
So
In fact, he was a slave, kind of like a pet. They gave him a sword for fun.
So I was actually interested in this a bit before you and Sarah looked into it. I went and looked into the Yasuke thing, and it turns out that there is this whole Black Samurai thing is an absolute myth that was completely made up by one British scholar who looked at the same documents that you and Sarah probably looked at, and he is quoted to have said, I had to fill in the blanks. And so he made stuff up and is now hated in Japanese academic fields because this myth has become so
You know, he's
spread.
still a historian.
Yeah, I did.
Is that
There's
how it
no
works?
license to be an official historian.
You don't need a historical license. Is that how it works, though? If you read a document and there's not enough there, can you just fill in the blanks? Holy shit, guys! Did you know there was this
guys,
blacksmith in Greece at one point? He was God. I've decided.
Did you know? And you'll never guess what. The Wikipedia page for me is actually surprisingly blank right now, so I think we should all fill in the blanks. Did he just kill himself?
Yes.
Killed himself in front of
Against
Satan.
a ghost type. Okay, right.
course, it's
Why
a
have we
norm.
never seen any electrodes in this fucking river before, but now we get two of them?
Yeah. Okay, I was I thought the run was going to be successful, so I just started fast forwarding, and then he blew up, and my sphincter tightened.
Yeah. That's electrode for you. Luckily, Giratina is
a
immune.
is a ghost
Explosion.
because explosion is a normal move, and we're a ghost.
Yes.
Explosions are normal.
It depends where you live, but yeah, I guess for you.
Wow. Fuck's sake.
Dude, I saw Giratina's health bar go down and I panicked. I'm cooked today.
Yeah, I went to look at the Yasuke thing because on a I don't know, a fucking subreddit I looked at somewhere.
Who is spamming the confetti mode?
Oh, I'm gonna get in on that. I'm getting
Someone
in on that.
is so bored at the moment, man. We're fucking boring
Yeah, hang
talking
on a-
about some historical documents.
Yeah, chats have been talking about nuts for the last 5 minutes. What's going on with that?
Wait, what? I'm
I
interested.
mean, to be fair, they're just filling in our usual conversation quotes,
Yeah, they're filling in the blanks.
just like a historical document.
Yeah.
No, Charles said. Actually, where was it? It was back here. Z/Super Broly Abridged timeline is superior to Super Abridged timeline. What?
What?
So TFS and Super Broly combined are better than the Super Abridged show? I don't know, have you seen season 1 of TFS?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just that Broly, for the Broly movie, brings it that much higher.
I mean, to be fair, Broly's full of inconsistencies when it comes to the continuity of TFS anyway. That's why it's its own separate thing. How good or bad is Toriyama as a writer? Oh god, let's not get into
man.
this again.
So
Oh,
yeah,
not today.
every
He's
episode.
a great... Listen, I don't want to hear it from... Like, here's the thing about Dragon Ball, like, super fans, right? They're fucking deranged. Like, you could show a fucking Dragon Ball super fan a literal pile of dog shit that vaguely looks like Goku, and they'll just start screaming, "Peak! Peak!" as they fucking froth over themselves.
So
Well, I don't know how bad the writing needs to get for, like, you know, Dragon Ball diehard fans to finally go, alright, well, this one kind of sucks, you know?
So every episode that that's been written for the Resurrection F saga so far, we'll go over the script, and I'll be like, I like how you've like justified this, or you've given extra reason, or you've given a reason for that. Was this in the original show? And Kai will go, no.
See,
Like-
it's insane.
So the red one is Saiyan God, and the blue one is Super Saiyan God in the original? No.
And like you see this in
Oh, so there's a reason that Sorbet's blaster can damage Goku in the original? No.
and we're seeing this in the comments section with the last episode that just went up, where a lot of people are like, "Holy shit! You actually gave a reason for why Android 17 isn't included in the Forced to go and fight Frieza." And then when I started seeing those comments, I had to go to Kai and be like, "That's not in the show."
Dude, at this point, I'm not a writer anymore. I'm a fucking mechanic.
You're an editor. You're fixing it.
I can see why they would call it a post-humorous fix, because this shit funny as fuck.
Both you and the other Super Abridged guys.
Yeah, I know you're wondering, Han. I know you're wondering about, like, my opinion and not about the super fans, but I have to address that, like, I will be killed for saying this, but Akira Toriyama is not a good writer. He is a really great character designer. He's a really great ideas guy. His concepts are fantastic. But his actual nitty-gritty writing moment to moment has always been subpar. and it's only gotten worse as he aged. The original Dragon Ball was very charming. Then the Cell Saga, up to the Cell Saga in Z, was pretty good and it had solid through lines. And then he just was out of all of his good ideas. And there's a reason why none of his other works ever took off. Who gives a shit about Dr. Slump? Who gives a shit about Sand World? You know, things that he's had writing contributions to. Like, I love Akira Toriyama, you know? I'm not going to say he was part of my childhood, he wasn't. I got into Dragon Ball later. Which is probably why I have such a measured opinion of it. Because generally what I hear from people is, it's perfect, it can never do any wrong, and also I was 3 years old when I got into it, which is the problem with a franchise being so old. It's the same issue with Disney. And I don't believe you should ever be so attached to anything. I believe that you should be willing to criticize things that you love openly.
I am, if anything, I'm more critical of the things that I'm that attached to. Like, as I've confided in you, like I absolutely love the Gone sextology by
No,
Michael
Kai,
Grant.
Byakuya's a bad character! No! Leave Aoi alone! No!
I absolutely love the Gone book series by Michael Grant. Like, we both read that when we were teenagers, and then I reread it.
Oh.
I reread it last year, and I'm like, yeah, the first three still kind of good. The rest of them quite shit, and the ending is just as bad as we remember, if not worse.
Yeah, I'm even more scathing, because I'm like, nah, they all sucked, but at least the first two were entertaining.
I think there is genuinely good stuff in the first three books of Gone.
The third one is Lies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Drake is like, I've become a fat bitch.
That's when it starts to fall off, but some of the character stuff in Lies, like what Sam is going through with the council, is so good. Like, I actually
find it a bit boring.
I relate to Sam and his struggle with the council.
Well,
I relate.
Gone is a series of books. Also, yeah, Sergeant Charles says, both you and the other Super Abridged guys... Who? Never wrote Super D-Duper or whatever, as TFS did, outside of Super Broly. I never referred to any of the forms as Super D-Duper or anything like that in Broly. So I guess I suck entirely if that's the only unit of measurement for if it's good. if that's... No, you know, never mind the heartfelt writing, the deep philosophical themes, the, you know, plot and script fixes for the original Super. I didn't call the transformation Super D-Duper Saiyan, so...
Peak.
Sucks.
Understandable.
Honestly,
What?
Pete, frothing at the mouth right now.
Missed opportunity to call it a Super D-Duper transformation.
Oh, missed opportunity to steal TFS's jokes.
You're
Dragon
too
Ball
much like
Super
TFS. while we're
Duper
at it.
Abridged.
It's so funny. It's like it's the whole spectrum. I'm too much like TFS. I'm not enough like TFS. I need more TFS jokes. Oh, it's nice that you reference TFS so much. Motherfucker, I don't reference TFS at all in the series. I did it in Broly because Broly is a love letter to the Dragon Ball fandom. But you know what? I take it back. Fuck you.
Respect.
Dragon Ball has a bad fandom.
Oh shit!
Super Saiyan, Super Duper Saiyan.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no
I
way.
didn't know
Ooh, you
Pineco
got
could explode as
lucky.
well.
Oh yeah, dude, you got to be careful of those.
Christ.
We're lucky. It cuts your defense in half too. I think we got to just stop training here because the game's patched in difficulty for us.
It's just gone, alright, you know what? Everyone has suicide vests on. Fuck you.
It's our best grinding.
Man, I mean,
spot
I
right
know
now.
immigration's been bad lately, but I didn't realize that so many had moved into that lake. You know what I'm saying?
It's our best grinding spot right now.
Not anymore. Get us out of here.
Gonna put Mr.
So
Satan.
Yeah, anyway, so Charles then listed a bunch of what they would probably call all of the Saiyan transformations. Okay, I'll make this very clear. I'm not TFS. We're not TFS. We're not affiliated with TFS. In fact, half of TFS's work I think is kind of mid. The other half is peak, absolutely. Season 3 especially. Half of Season 2 is great. But a lot of it is really stilted and really slow and doesn't land well. They got popular because they were the only people doing it in a market that was nowhere near as horrifically saturated as it is today.
And they were doing it to a fairly decent production quality.
For the time,
For
absolutely.
the time.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, for the time.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Like in an era where, you know, I was in an era of where YouTube poops were just Luigi, spaghetti. And that's it. That's a YouTube poop.
Well, yeah, and their other competition was Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged that basically didn't have editing. Not to mention there were other people that had abridged Dragon Ball before them and sucked.
What the fuck is this? Is it like a 0.5% chance in this area?
1%.
Cool.
And, you know, you got to keep in mind as well that, like, overall, I think TFS were... I mean, they kept the Dragon Ball fandom alive during a dry period, and a lot of respect deserves to be put on their names. But I'm not going to pretend that they're, you know, like, fucking painting the Sistine Chapel.
Death.
Worst part is I kind of miss those days, even though in hindsight the cringe levels are astronomical. Of course, you got nostalgia for it. That's completely understandable, and there's something very humbling about how low quality, like OG TFS Season 1 was, you know? It's cringe, but I go back and watch it, and it puts a big smile on my face, because you know what? They were a bunch of teenagers just having fun working on something together. And it struck a chord so well with people that it grew into a franchise. You know? But something people have got to keep in mind as well when they decide to compare me to TFS is, there is no TFS anymore. They don't make that stuff anymore. Oh, TFS would do this better. Okay, wait for their release. You'll be waiting a long fucking time. I'm not TFS. I've no intention to be like TFS. And do you want to know something? The moment you make a comparison between me and TFS, you have already dropped the ball on evaluating my work. In the same way that, like, if my stuff had come out before TFS's stuff had come out, people would be shitting on them. Because I would have come first. People would have had that attachment to me. Do you want to know what the best thing you can do is? You look at TFS and you go, yeah, I'm glad they exist. They were great. And then you look at me and you go, yeah, he's great. I'm glad he exists.
And then you reach into your wallet, take
And then
out
you
your credit
go to
card.
Patreon. Like, there is enough room for, you know, the Kai Super Abridged and the TFS, Z Abridged to exist together and be separate. We're not the same thing. We do not have the same style. We don't have the same jokes. We don't have the same writing. We approach things completely differently. And my series is still going, theirs isn't. They are very separate. It's like comparing two fantasy books. And the same thing happens with fucking fantasy books, where everyone's like, this is just like Lord of the Rings, or Lord of the Rings was better, or this isn't enough like Lord of the Rings, or this is too much like Lord of the Rings, get your own style. And all of those will all be said about the same book.
I wonder what the reaction to Brandon Sanderson's series, the Cosmere series, was when that started coming out, because that is now the current. Oh, hello, refresh. That is now the current like high fantasy darling of the book world. Is the Cosmere novels?
I've never heard of them.
Oh, it's massive.
I still think it's Lord of the Rings.
It's the current modern. Like, Lord of the Rings is still like the king of all. What is refresh? Probably don't want it actually.
Nah.
No,
Nimbus
we
is
have
too
a
low.
peak moveset on Nimbus already.
Yeah.
We've got the competitive moveset.
I should probably start
You
throwing
could
Nimbus
see that
out.
thing on Showdown. You really could.
Yeah. Why? We're all at the right level now. We could probably just go.
Yeah, okay. Take that back and give you. Wait, what?
Give it to Cauliflower.
You are a
Dragon flying.
Just a dragon flying. Okay.
Lord of the Rings is old now. The guy that wrote it kind of died.
So what if it's old though?
No, I think Achilles was being funny because he put a question mark on the end. It's like, what? The Lord of the Rings is old now? It's news to me.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you ever think how weird it's gonna be? Like the internet being, something that exploded in the past 20, 25 years or so. What
I
about
remember
like?
when it wasn't.
Yeah. When it was, literally just you had to have it type of thing. It wasn't everybody connected all the time. Like, what's it gonna be like in 40, 50 years? Are people gonna look back and be like, "Oh my god, that was so old. That thing that came out in 2025, that's super abridged."
Well,
So
we're
shit.
already. Well, that's just it, right? Like, there is a chance, and I'm not saying it's going to happen or that I even want it to happen, but there is a chance that one day, because TFS haven't made anything, that Super Abridged will hopefully keep going, that people are going to mostly forget about TFS, and then abridging is going to be remembered through Super Abridged. And there are going to be people that were like, I was there at the start, man, I grew up with Super Abridged, it was my childhood, and it's kind of a sweet thought.
And then the
But-
next... And then the
Do
next...
you know what? Well, yeah, and then someone else is going to come along and, like, take over. But, the main thing with me is I'm going to be out here saying, like, people are going to be like, I loved you, oh, what was your inspiration? And I'm going to go, Team 4-Star, you should go check out their stuff. It's really old, and some of it's very amateur, but you know what? They put their fucking hearts and souls into it, and they deserve the respect, You pass it along.
And then the next generation of bridges is going to come out, and they're going to get shat on for trying to be like you, and then people are going to be like, no, because Kai wasn't even the first one to do it. Before then, there was this small team that nobody knew about called TFS. He's not even the first.
And then you know what? Just to fucking style on them, I'm going to ignore their emails like TFS do to me. GT Abridged is the best, guys. I grew up with it. Don't start me on GT Abridged.
You're a new chatter, and you're coming in with some really hot takes for your debut.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Charles, I love you. I love you, Charles.
Another thing I love is when people are like, "Oh, come on, hurry up, get the episodes out and stuff like that." But it's like, for you to wait for more episodes means there's more episodes coming. What happens when you get to the end of Super and then you're like, wait, what? There's no more Super to wait for?
Yeah, if I released all of them right now, if I had them all done and I just put them all out, you just binge them in an evening and then just lay there.
That's binge call.
That's the fucking Netflix generation, bro. I hate that. Stop dropping 8 episodes.
binging.
Do it weekly.
I hate binge culture. People who like actively either wait for all the episodes of a series to come out, or they will spend 2 days, 16 hours across 2 days binging a whole series, and then wonder why they've got nothing left to watch.
I don't get the ones. Like, I guess it's just because I'm not a big watcher of just sitting there and watching a show. I don't do that very often, but I do not understand the appeal of sitting there for 16 hours watching the same show. Surely if it's that fresh in your mind, because every show has its own system of how it's written. Surely after 16 hours, by the 15th hour, you're like, all right, in this episode, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and it's going to end with a victory. And you just know how the writers are writing it at that point. Just watch something else.
I will say, there is one show that I think is incredibly bingeable, and that's Summertime Rendering. Just because it keeps it so fresh with how the plot goes down.
I don't know.
I'd recommend it. It's a really... I keep trying to get you to watch it, Finn.
I know you do. I will eventually get to it. What was it? What was I going to say? There is one show that I have binged, and it was The Blood of Zeus, because I was really at the time I was really gagging for something like that. It was a anime about Greek mythology, like high fantasy Greek mythology.
That's the one made by the same people that animated Castlevania, right?
I think so, yeah. It was made by a Western studio. And I started watching it, and cause usually I just watch an episode or two, and then I'll go, that's great. I'm gonna savor it, and I'll watch like another episode in a couple days. And I know to some people that's fucking bonkers to think about, but I ended up binging this in a whole day, because after the first couple of episodes, I was on the fence about it. Like, it was irking me, and I kind of just had to keep watching to see if it got better and if my suspicions and like worries were well founded or not.
Alright, I'm gonna read through chat real quick because we keep getting sidetracked. Because Magic Spot said that's a good outlook. I'm glad you guys exist, especially Finn, because because if I don't, he'll send us to the front lines. Your delivery on those front lines was fucking great. Front lines.
Thank you. You got me to do it quite a few times. Like, it had to be good.
It's the thing about Frieza. He's got a very specific kind of voice to him, and it's something I want to capture with him. And you can do it. Just, you know, you're not as familiar with Crusades as I am. Are you kidding me? You guys are spitting this stuff out lightning quick. Yeah, but you know, TikTok culture. They need another 50. I keep getting people telling me you should make these into shorts, and it's like I have a guy for that, you know. I like waiting for episodes. Gives me time to think. Yeah, it's a great point.
Yes, that's the beauty of it. You can go online, you could talk about it, you can talk to your friends,
Well,
you can
look at all the
just
theories that have
discuss.
come out about Super Abridged.
Yes, that's fucking amazing. I love that.
People are like, oh, is the Goten Black thing gonna happen? You know, I read them. I'm down with it. I'm hip with the kids.
No, we considered that.
Yeah, I thought about it. It'd just be cringe, you know? Wouldn't do it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have Goku Black be Goku from an alternate dimension where he's very, very gay. And he wants to sleep with original Goku. It's gonna be so funny, guys.
Spoilers.
Genuinely, I thought this here, what I'm trying to do here, I thought that'd be the solution. I'm not sure how else to get up here, to get the momentum to get up this this platform. Like, maybe
Well, there are stairs. There are stairs all the way up.
Yes, there are. How
Yeah.
can I? Oh, so I got to get on. I got to get. Oh no, I've got to destroy that. Ah, I see. I've got to destroy those balls, and then.
Good news, everyone. Finn has figured out the solution to the puzzle for 10-year-olds.
Destroy the balls, and then we're all good. I've just got to remember how to actually get to the spots that let me go down there.
Also,
Finn needs to touch balls.
do you have
Figure
to?
out
The
how to
stairs
get
up
to
to
the
her,
spots.
like, they're empty.
Yeah, but how
How
do
are
I
you gonna
get
stop
to
in
the
front of them?
stairs?
Ah, right, I get you.
You have to do this.
Ben has not figured out the puzzle for
I
10-year-olds.
didn't know what the puzzle was.
We have to do this. Then we go up here. Then we do, and then we can go down the middle.
He's done it. Wait, you could have just gone right, but okay.
Hello, madam.
Go right, okay.
Oh god.
Now, this genuinely is an ice gym, isn't it? So,
Yep.
Nimbus
So
needs to be at
tell
the
you
front.
what, Nimbus. No. Are you insane?
Oh, ice,
What?
of course, because my logic is
Flying dragon.
my logic is that he had flamethrower. I
panic.
forgot about the other
The
thing.
panic.
Oh my god.
Dragon Ball GT Abridged should be the one with TFS continuity instead. They're a bit busy making IBS jokes about Trunks. You know, really funny stuff.
Haha.
I couldn't sit through their series. I'm sorry. I could get through the Sparking Dubs one. I couldn't get through that. The Sparking Dubs one had some like legitimately good ideas to it, and it does try to continue the continuity of TFS, which not my game. I'd prefer to do something of my own, but you know, credit to them. The sheer horror and reprimanding Kai's voice when the subject of Nimbus in an ice gym came up. We just trained this motherfucker up. I'm not losing them.
He's a literal cloud. Look at him.
Also, give him the Draco plate.
He doesn't have any dragon type moves.
Oh, okay, never mind. Shit, we need leftovers from Victory Road. That's what we need. Alright, well. If they're all going to be ice, yeah, fighting works. fucking anything works on them. They're pathetic. I tell you what, though, actually, cauliflower might not be the best idea because oh, it's too late. Frostlass is going to be a problem. Ghost, immune to fighting, strong against psychic.
Yeah. I accidentally skipped the first message.
What's your favourite thing to visit in Spain, and how was the architecture there? It was very Mediterranean and nothing. The airport to leave.
I was waiting for the airport to be the answer.
The architect is particularly in Andalusia is very Muslim because of the Muslims that used to live there before the Reconquista. But my favourite place to visit is the El Chorro Lakes, which is near...
fair enough. The El Chorro Lakes are nice. I also like El Torcal.
And the El Chorro Lakes are near the Camino del Rey, which they'll tell you is a national treasure, but I think it's a bit weird to hold that in high regard. Consider, first of all, it's been completely rebuilt, but second of all, like, oh yeah, so many people have died on it. It's a national treasure.
What?
The Camino del Rey is basically like two bits of wood between this massive like cliff chasm.
Oh, have you not seen around the other side of it? No, it used to be like about 50 pieces of wood.
Oh yeah, it was a goat path made out of pieces of wood with no handrail. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a video of a guy going across it like with a GoPro on his helmet before it got revamped, and man, you actually have like there's a bit where the bit like that connects to the cliff has fallen away, so you have to tightrope walk along a piece of rebar.
Jesus,
that doesn't sound safe at all. I don't want to go.
The wall is not within arm's reach.
I don't want to go.
Now you get like a harness and a rope, and there's safety nets and like.
But only within the last 10 years did they add these safety features.
Only after like 100 people had died.
It's like Santa Lucia, they're dying like flies over there. Just leave them to it. It's fucking. Because that's just what the fucking country is like with that county. Santa Lucia, who cares? Let them starve.
It's like how Southern Irish people treat Northern Ireland.
Or like how America treats like Louisiana.
You say like...
Or how we treat Yorkshire.
I think you don't realize, Finn, that's just how Americans treat their neighbors. Like, it doesn't matter.
Hi versus TFS. Who has the better final episode? Broly versus episode. Broly is not the final episode. Broly has nothing to do with the series.
Yeah, Broly is a different continuity to the Super Abridged.
Not to mention, again, why are you making the comparison?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
The episode 60 finale wasn't even the last episode TFS did. It was the epilogue, for starters. Secondly, their shit was great. I consider my shit to be great. It's both great. It exists separately, and they're great.
Oh, bro,
motherfuckers really be out here like, I fucking hate cake. I'm out here like, I wish my cake were as good as TFS's cake, and they're like, fuck this cake.
Fuck this cake. I fucking love that caption so much.
It's a good meme.
Yeah, motherfuckers really be like, oh, what had the better finale? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Season 1 of Arcane? Like, who gives a shit?
A Brotherhood.
I was waiting for it.
Like, Season 1 of Arcane is good, but, like, the finale was one of the weakest episodes for me.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't it? It's coming back to me now.
I still want to know how they explained what happened to the government. It's like, yeah, so she just shot a rocket at you.
We will never know.
What, they skip over that? That's how they end the season!
I know!
That's the cliffhanger!
Yeah,
They're supposed to get you back for Season 2!
Well, okay, it cuts back to most people surviving the rocket, and then, right after that, Kate and Vi have not even come in for questioning. They're just hanging out at Kate's place.
Fuck me. Sorry, GP, I'm shouting. I've just realised.
Oh, no, you're all good. You're good.
We'll watch Season 2 at some point when I can muster up the courage, Finn.
It doesn't require courage, it requires numbing.
Yeah, you go ahead. You like women too much.
Sure thing. I was waiting for someone tough. But I should tell you, I'm tough because I know how to focus. Pokemon, fashion, romance. It's all about focus.
You know,
I'll
I
sh-
intensely focus on my dates, and it tends to make them uncomfortable.
I'll show
Very
you what I mean.
uncomfortable.
Get ready to lose.
Nah.
Antoinette.
These are both cake. They are layered, thus they should fit atop each other. Cupcakes. Checkmate, atheist.
What?
Right. This is right. Obama Snow.
Like for Americans, I'm about
My,
to fucking avalanche your ass.
This is a ice ground type.
Yes.
Nice. First time I did this, Jim, my dumbass legitimately thought she was coming onto the plane.
Oh.
So, yeah, I guess I'll just fight him.
Eat cake. No thanks. I dislike chocolate. Don't eat chocolate cake. Get a Victoria sponge.
Get a cheesecake.
Vanilla and butterscotch.
Hoppy.
Oh.
I don't like any
Shivers
forms
me.
of cake. How does...
I'm not a huge
None.
fan of cake, but butterscotch filling with like vanilla icing, that I can get behind.
Butterscotch filling.
No form of cake.
No, none.
No,
Any-
no, don't use that trash.
Don't use that trash.
Yeah. See?
You're making it too easy. Come on.
You gotta use drain punch.
I mean, I've
Not
only
now,
got-
though.
Yeah, it's only got 5 PP. I thought I'd say
She's
that.
only got 6 Pokemon. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I got to use Rock Smash at some point, so I thought I would
No,
say.
you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, she's got 6 Pokemon. I'll have to use Rock Smash at some point because there's only 5
You
PP
don't.
for Drain Punch.
She's gonna have a Frostlass, and we're gonna switch out. Use like fucking. Just finish it off.
Oh. She's using it early.
Butterscotch Cinnamon Pie versus Kai Games Goku. Why are you always comparing things, man? Why can't you just like 2 things?
Finn, you use Rock Smash again. What the fuck are you doing?
Don't worry, don't worry. We win now. We win now. Punch it with the rock smash.
Just pick up a boulder and smash it over its head.
I like the idea that you like drive your fist into a rock, pick up the rock, and then punch the rock with it into them. You know.
Yeah.
Like brass knuckles, but
Yeah,
rock
exactly.
shaped.
I should have given the EXP show to somebody else. Shit, I didn't think of that.
Whatever. Who cares?
Mama Swine is a ice.
They're all ice.
Yeah, I know they are, but ice. Is that a ground type?
Careful, Bonnie from Family Guy. Don't strain yourself.
Don't just scare me like that.
Swine.
Bonnie, my legs don't work.
Yeah, Mama Swine's another ground type, right?
Yeah.
Big boy. Yeah. Okay. Keep that.
Yeah. There he is. All right, drain punch him.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
That's gonna be
Gonna hurt.
ouchy.
Gonna hurt him,
Same
right?
level as well. Oh dear. Oh no.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was a crit.
It was a
That
crit.
Unfortunate.
You see, if you had drain punched from the start, we would have been on full health.
What wasn't he on full health?
No,
No, it was on
Oh.
90.
because we kept taking damage from hail because we took so fucking long because he didn't just kill with drain punch.
Why have you
I-
failed us, Finn?
I thought it had 5 PP, so I thought I would use it when like I had even less health.
Why
than
not
that.
ask?
Now
Well-
it has 0
Kill
PP.
cauliflower.
Finn,
So,
I will say it now has 0 PP because you got him killed.
We never even got to see it, you fuck.
I've used it loads of times.
I haven't been looking. Now send him Weevil. Alright.
Right. What move should I use?
I don't know, can I see them?
No.
Damn, we don't have any buffs, do we?
no.
What move do you think you should use, Finn?
I think cut is
What's your
probably...
favorite? What's your favorite voice to do? Like, what is pure fun to do? There's all sorts. I like Beerus, I like Paragus, I like Goku. I just like doing voices. I don't have a particular favorite. I guess Scooby-Doo is pretty fun.
Ray.
Right, the rapist.
Let's look at the power of these.
Can't say that, Scoob.
That's 70. That's 50.
I thought you were listing off your Dragon Ball Super voices. Like, I like Paragus, Goku. I like Scooby Doo in episode 5.
He's in episode 5. He fights Beerus.
50. So, right. Night Slash.
Does he win?
Night Slash has the highest power, and I don't think it'll be resisted, and we get stab on Night Slash.
Okay. How much power does Metal Claw have?
50.
Mm-hmm. Might also raise the user's attack stat. And anyway, bye-bye. Oh, okay, see ya. Nap time. Okay, have a good night. Well, nap. Okay. So, do you want to know something cool, Finn?
Mm-hmm.
Steel. Super effective against this chump.
Cool. That is good.
Which makes it 100 power.
Ah. Okay.
Because it doubles the damage.
Nice.
So Metal Claw is the best answer. Because Night Slash does get the, I think it's 20% boost from stab. But 70 plus 20% is not 100%. It's not 100, sorry.
20? I thought it was 50 for some reason.
Is it? Oh, hang on a minute, wait.
It is 50, yeah.
It's 50, okay.
So
that's 70.
It's more than
Plus
100.
35.
I mean, the metal claw.
Yeah, it's
possibly
105.
Still helps, you know.
Yeah, it's 105 versus 100, but 100 could boost our attack.
And that's 100 accuracy. That's 95 accuracy, but who gives a shit. Okay.
I think it's worth it to try and get the attack boost, because one attack boost and we could probably sweep the whole gym.
Okay.
This guy's tanky though. He's not gonna feel that.
This is gonna hurt again.
Yep. Dude, Cauliflower would have fucking annihilated this guy if she lived.
Yeah, that's a 2-piece. Oof.
If he's just going to keep using Earthquake, then... Because that half hit us. So if we just heal, then he's going to use Earthquake again, half hit us again, and we're back to square one. Is there another... Do we have another Pokemon that will be able to defend against Earthquake well?
Nimbus.
But that's risky because of...
Because then there's a
ice.
turn after Earthquake. Earthquake kills Tyranitar. Mr. Satan is Steel Ghost, right?
Ghost Dragon.
Ghost Dragon. Okay, actually, yeah, he should be okay. He's
He can
tanky
de-
as fuck.
He can defend against Earthquake.
The problem is that they're the same level and we don't really have a good answer on him, if I remember right.
19.
What he can do, however, is exert pressure and run out the PP on Earthquake.
Okay.
But I can't remember his moves. I'd want to have a look at them.
He'd probably start switching to an ice move when we switch in is the only problem.
Yeah, because Dragon.
And he's more likely faster than us.
Yeah. And then we got nothing that we can really... I guess we've got Manphy to swap in safely on the ice move.
Yeah.
Then what's Manphy going to do against this? Does Manphy doesn't have Grass Knot anymore?
She got Surf.
Yes, that would be neutral, Mystic Water, Stab. That's not bad, actually.
It's super effective now.
Yep, Ice doesn't resist Water. Yes. Okay, alright, that's the plan.
So
Swap to... yeah, just swap.
to Mr. Satan or GP Junior?
Mr. Satan.
Okay.
And then Earthquake, please. We are tanky, we should live. Don't crit. Man, we're really tanky. We could probably... No, it will use an ice move. Yeah, now swap to Manphy. If it earthquakes again, we might lose GP Junior. If it crits.
I think we should survive.
It's still spooky.
Most definitely. But ideally, he goes for Ice Shard or Avalanche. Oh, even better.
Then
Many
we
Pokemon
surf.
died. Yeah, we've lost Caulifla because Finn didn't Drain Punch and used a shit move instead. I'm very sad about it. Caulifla has been waiting to do fucking anything this whole series just to die
Just to get fucking one banged immediately.
for no reason.
Then we surf for the big damage.
Yeah, you say that like that's your idea, you fuck.
Which wipes him out.
Kia and pals even. Do you prefer the fused name Brogeta or Vagoli? I like Vajrot personally, but I guess Vagoli is funny.
Oh, fuck.
Another Mamoswine.
Arbok. Hello.
It's my brother. Let's surf it.
Yeah.
Is this her ace?
Wow, she was one of the first Pokemon too. Yep. Yeah. Caulifla was. She was one of the first Pokemon we got. Yeah. Really liked her.
Not worth.
You're not worth.
Not worth healing first, is it?
No, because
No.
if we heal, he's just gonna Earthquake at best and do more damage than we already have on us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay. Right, surf then.
We have to surf. I second that. I did mention a while back that Cole was gonna shut up. Shut your mouth.
That
Don't
was
care.
one shot.
GP
I
Junior.
don't care, Spud. She deserved a fucking chance, man. Don't want to hear it.
Then. God, what
I
is
did
next?
mention when you got pregnant that your baby was likely to contract leukemia.
Walrein is a.
My child has leukemia. Now you're just rubbing it in, man. What's this achieving?
Walrein is a pure ice or an ice water.
Actually, I knew your baby was gonna come out with an extra chromosome and no legs. Well, fuck you, man. You take it then.
I did warn you, based on your familial history, that Down syndrome was more likely. So who's the real monster here?
Walrein, Jesus fucking.
Yeah. Is,
God,
it,
Caulifla would destroy a Walrein, you know?
is that a
He
pure?
would decimate this thing.
Destroy that fucker.
Is that a pure ice or an ice water? I can't remember.
Ice water.
Okay. And
Have we got an electric move on anybody?
I'm pretty sure we don't.
Alright, okay, Tyranitar it is. We gotta risk his life.
Please
For-
don't let me die.
Why Tyranitar?
Ice is weak to rock.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is.
We also get rid of hail, which will be helpful
Yeah,
for
which
us.
would be quite nice. I don't know, man. That's an awful lot of not caring I'm hearing. Correct, I don't care. Shut up. Kefla versus Vegito. Why are you like this?
And then we
Right.
rock slide.
Yep,
Mhm.
and if this misses, we wave goodbye to Tyranitar.
Oh,
Fuck.
What does that do?
We say
Please.
goodbye.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yes!
He is 1,000% dead.
He's so dead.
He's dead 5 times over.
Oh, Tyranitar never lets us down.
He never misses. He's the GOAT.
Tyranitar was confused as to why he should give a shit. Come here.
Confused as to why you gave him a buff with no drawback.
Wow, you're great. You've earned my respect. I think your focus and will bowled us over totally.
That little bitch Walrein was just like, haha, you can't hit me if you if you're too confused to know where I am. And it's like, I just need to aim everywhere. Collapse the whole gym came down.
I should
You
be like,
killed my friend!
Tyranitar, use Rock Slide on the entire gym. The what now? What?
Use Rock Slide on the trainer.
I'm about to bring the roof down. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to give you this. The icicle
Wait, who
badge.
did we get? What did we get the badge from? Who?
We got the icicle
Don't worry
badge.
about it.
From?
Antoinette.
All right.
Cool. That icicle badge I just gave you? Because you have it, you can use the hidden move Rock Climb anytime, even when you're not in battle. Take this too. TM7.
Nice try, GP. Nice try. It was respectable.
Why?
You think because of the sob story I gave earlier, he would have at least given that one to me? Like that just really would cheer
We
me
got
up.
it from Candace.
Well, we've got it
Why?
from Candace.
No. You stay out
Do
of
what
this.
you gotta do, GP.
Can this
Go on.
dick fit in your ass?
Is everyone okay?
Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Whew. Thank you.
I would like to question, why does the ice gym give us the ability to rock climb?
What?
Why does the ice gym give us the ability to rock climb?
Wasn't it Steel
Okay.
that gave the Steel Gym that gave us the ability to surf?
Why?
What? No. He gave us strength.
Oh,
But, okay. Right. If you were going up Mount Everest, what would you say that activity is?
Rock climbing.
Congratulations.
Rock climbing.
yeah, you're correct. You get the right answer. Yeah.
Ice climbing is a different sport.
It's the same type of thing. You understand what I'm saying. You're rock climbing. You're climbing a giant rock that has an icy peak. You're rock climbing. That's stupid.
it's not that deep.
I'm gonna restrain myself because you have a migraine.
No, go off. It's healing. I actually feel a lot better. Thank you, everyone in the call. But go on.
It's called rock climbing.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Ice climbing uses little pickaxes
Mm-hmm.
and spikes on your boots.
Okay.
That is ice climbing. Rock climbing is hands and rope. There is a difference. Why does the ice gym help you climb rock?
Is it really far-fetched to imagine that they're not related at all? I would say rock climbing and ice climbing are more closer together than fucking rock climbing and surfing. It'd be weird if you got surf here.
You're right. You should get
Yeah.
surf at the water gym, which I believe you do.
We did, yeah,
But
yeah.
rocks smash. It is established in Pokemon's own logic. Rocks beat the shit out of ice. Why would the
Right.
ice gym leader give you a rock move?
Okay, let me break it to you. It's not a rock move. It's a normal type move. So what about that one, Confucius?
I'm gonna rock your world in a fucking minute.
Why don't you ice my world?
I would,
Bitch.
but the ice gym doesn't give me any ice moves to do it with.
Okay, right. Like, there's other Pokemon games. Like, it would be super boring if there was a water and a rock gym in every generation. That'd be so stupid. So I don't think the move has to necessarily relate to the type of gym that you're facing.
But it shouldn't be
That's
the
so close-minded.
opposite.
No, it's not the opposite. What?
It's something that is super effective against the gym.
It's not. It's a normal type move.
Hello, Kai. You just sound like you
Okay.
came back from a run.
No, I had to reform my physical form after GP destroyed it.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Kai.
It's okay.
I really
I
appreciate it.
I had to use 10% of my spirit energy for that.
10%.
So grateful.
You'll get better.
So what's been going on since I've been dead?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no, not much.
Ben and GP have been debating over the semantics of getting the rock climb move from the ice gym.
I don't see a problem with it. It's a normal type move.
Thank you.
I'm neutral in this.
Who
yeah.
who are you putting on the team?
That's right. You killed Cauliflower. I forgot.
Yep, I did it.
Tec-
I did it.
Technically,
Why are you so proud? What?
technically, the gym leader killed Cauliflower.
Okay, yeah, and I suppose that it was the Germans that killed all of those soldiers in World War One,
I mean, the Germans
Not-
contributed.
and not the strategy of running toward them in a straight line that was employed for 4 years straight.
I mean, that helped. It lined them up very neatly.
Also, Stickwick, I hope you're doing okay. I'd liked your Call of Duty Zombies video.
I would like to argue against what you think is the worst map in Call of Duty Zombies, but that is not a conversation for here.
Which one did you take umbrage with?
I think the first Zombies map has no place in any tier list because
it sucks. Come on.
it
Wait, which
cannot
game? Which game?
it cannot be classified as the worst when it was the map that made it popular.
Oh, okay, you can't say Shrek 1 is good or bad because it was the first Shrek.
Not okay. That's
You can't say the first Pokemon games were terrible, even though they were absolute dog shit, because they were the first to start Pokemon.
well, okay.
You can't be compared to your brother negatively or positively because you were the first son.
Oh no, everyone compares me negatively to him, so that's null and void. My point being, you cannot point at him at an experimental game mode
Also,
where they're like, all right,
did you listen to his criteria? He said, like, the worst in each gen, right? That's the worst World at War one.
again, I'd argue I fucking hate Shinonuma.
No.
No.
It's worse. It's worse. It's worse.
I've not played Zombies enough to have an opinion on any of this.
I do
And
agree.
also, you
Shinonuma is
murdered
worse than
our
Keenan.
daughter, so, well, son, but, Anyway, speaking of which... feel free to give your last words to Cauliflower.
I feel like I'm allowed.
Why? Apologize. You need to apologize, Sid.
I am sorry, Cauliflower, for using a apparently subpar fighting move. I didn't know that. A subpar fighting move against the trainer's Pokemon. And now it's come to this. We've had you for a long time.
Let's go.
Oh, and I wish we could have had you for longer.
And we miss you forever, Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, I wish I could have seen at least one of your drain punches. I wish that you had lived. I wish that you'd have been in more competent hands that could appreciate your DSLs and dummy thick thighs like I do. Even if you have freakish arms. Even if you are actually a guy and have a fucking throbber between those legs. A big flopper.
PhD.
Pretty hard dick.
Do the drapes match the curtains?
Shut the fuck up and put her in the ground.
I just want to let you know, Cauliflower would still eat your ass like a starving African child. Thank you.
What?
Hey, yo, with lips like those.
You get me.
Oh, I forgot.
All right, Wisma, welcome to the team. You're the only one I trust with Finn at this point.
Which one's
Right,
Wisma?
who's the most sacrificial body we've got in?
All right, Finn, kill this one next.
Which one's Wisma? Oh, it's yes, this body rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the butthole.
Oh wait, we got a
With the
Spinder. That's even
butthole.
better. Kill that.
He has a butthole, I swear to God.
Wait, that's not Spinder. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
we are now missing fighting and psychic. This is fucking devastating.
Could it be worse? Feasibly.
I thought you were going to stop on Hypno then. I was about to be really upset.
what are your types? Come on, give me your types.
What's your type?
What's his name? Toto be like.
Pure Ghost. It's pure fighting, isn't he? Yeah, pure fighting. This guy's crap, isn't he? I seem to remember there was like no enthusiasm for having him on the team.
You can evolve him into the guy that killed
Dinosaur.
yeah, what's his name? Dinosaur. There you go.
The guy with the boxing gloves.
Hmm. Exactly.
That's She's normal, but evolves into fighting. Okay. Machop is fighting, and GP Junior has a psychic move, which I know doesn't make up for it. But in lieu of a better option, if we do need fighting on the team, can Machop provide?
I have a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I want GP's feedback on this one.
Okay.
Empoleon.
Okay.
My logic being, it is a Sandstorm immune Pokemon that counters a lot of the Pokemon that counter Sandstorm Pokemon.
Correct. So, are you saying to throw that on the team with GP Junior?
Yes.
Okay.
Purely because our game plan then becomes set up Sandstorm. If they have anything that beats Tyranitar, Zeke will handle them.
I like that idea.
What was it you said?
I like it a lot.
He counters a lot of Pokemon that counter Sandstorm. Is that what you said?
What Pokemon are immune to Sandstorm?
Rock types?
What else?
Gonna take a guess at ground types.
What else?
And I know water is good against rock and ground. What else? Probably not ghost. I'm not sure what the third types would be that wouldn't care about sandstorm.
Steel.
Steel. Oh, of course. Yeah.
He is immune to sandstorm, and he's a water type. What beats Tyranitar?
Water. Because of his
Yes.
because he's a rock type.
Yes, which means Zeke will be resistant to them.
Mm-hmm.
What else beats Rock Dark?
What else beats rock? Dark. Dark is good against dark, but is it?
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
You're thinking of Ghost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fair.
Ground.
Oh, ground beats rock, of course. And water beats ground.
So, Rock Dark is weak to ground, bug, steel, water, and grass. Zeke is good against most of those.
Okay.
The only shared weakness they would have that's major is fighting.
That's what I was gonna say. Fighting does kind of rip through the team. You got Weevil, you got Zeke, you got Tyranitar. Now we do have Mr. Satan, who's completely immune, so we can play around that.
And he's got
It's
a
just
flying
something to
move.
consider. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he deals with fighting types. We also have Manaphy with Psychic.
That's true.
We have two answers to fighting types. Zeke would be an answer to all of the things that would stop Sandstorm, or at least Pokemon that do well in Sandstorm. So, we can set up Sandstorm at the start of a fight, and then if they have anything that Tyranitar can't deal with, swap to Zeke. He probably, deals with it. And if he doesn't, we've got two different fighting counters.
That
Sounds
sounds
strong
like a
to me.
plan.
And he's
There
got Sword
is,
Stance, which is correct.
Yeah, he is,
What's cracked?
he's tanky, Sword Stance.
Okay.
He's tanky, but he can then pump himself up into a fucking monster. There are other arguments to be made, however. This is just the one that immediately jumped out to me. Ampharos is just right there, ready and waiting.
And he's already level
Plus-
45.
Yeah, he's already close.
And Electric is a really good offensive type.
Static as well. Yeah, he could cause some fucking carnage. Thunderwave would go so hard considering how slow our team is on average.
I think. Do we have an answer to grass types? Sorry, not grass types, to water types?
No. We have neutrals. But, Zap isn't going to be an answer to grass types. In fact, do we have anything in the box that could answer grass types?
Skiploom.
Well, actually, Nimbus has Flamethrower.
Yeah, we have flamethrower.
And is a flying type, so yeah, no, grass types are handled.
And against water types, I'm not sure because we don't have any grass moves.
Empoleon can handle any water type. He resists them.
Okay.
At least he will be when he's leveled up.
Now,
Fighting doesn't deal with shit that we can't deal with already.
okay.
The main draw of Cauliflower was Psychic.
And we have no psychic types.
Honestly, we don't. We do. We have Starmie, but is Starmie pure water? I can't remember.
No, it's Starmie Psychic.
Yeah. We have Starmie, which, okay, another water type.
Yeah,
But
the
we
thing
also-
with Zeke
we-
and GP Junior is that they are very different roles. Starmie is just a little bit of a faster glass cannon GP Junior, so those types overlap a little bit.
Yeah, there is Hypno, but I don't want him.
Because of what he did.
The crimes.
Okay, now, what about...
Dude, your
slacking?
DBZ super videos are amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. No, thank you, the City Life Project. I wouldn't and couldn't do it without people supporting it, so thank you.
Now, what if we discounted everything we've said and just put slacking on the team?
Level 6, eh?
Yeah, just immediately throw him out against the next encounter we find.
No. If you want to waste a Pokemon for no reason, do Spinder. Don't do fucking slacking. He's a goat.
I'm taking the piss.
I don't believe you.
Didn't actually want to put slacking on the team.
Binged all the episodes twice already. Well, I'm working on the 7th one, and thank you for the 2. Is that Canadian dollars?
I think it is, yeah.
Need to double check.
I think that's what CA is.
Yeah, let me check.
CA, my nuts are in your mouth.
Yeah, it's Canadian
go.
dollars. Oh, thank you so
Nice.
much. Yeah, Canada, let's go! I tell you what, you'll like this. Maybe, I don't know. You'll like this, Kai. There's a British guy in this thing. Like, who gives a shit? But maybe. One of our most predominant writers and voice actors in a while dubs is also Canadian. He's a fucking Chad.
Yes.
I gotta go to Canada one day. It's on my list. Just
Which
want to
part
go
of
to
Canada?
Vancouver. Well, not Vancouver because I'm not rich.
Soothe Bellon.
Yeah, Tucker is Canadian. I'm telling you, man, Britain and Canada produce the greatest creative types. I lived on Vancouver Island and grew up in BC. Ah, I'm not that old. I was after Jesus.
You're
Aren't we
a funny
all?
man.
I am. Thank you. Okay, look, I'm gonna be real with you. The only other option we've got is fucking Scyther. Because he's a Chad, he's handsome, we love him.
Flying.
Wait, we can't evolve this motherfucker, can we?
Can't we?
No, scratch Scyther. Not doing Scyther.
Why can't we evolve him?
Stinky. He doesn't have the right plate.
Oh.
Alright, so Darkrai, not an option. Mr. Scops, not really an option. We don't
That's a
need
shame.
Spiritomb. Skeptial would be a grass type, I guess. As would Shaman. Actually, yeah, Shaman's pretty great. I'm gonna be real with you. For me, it's between Empoleon, Ampharos, and Shaman.
Okay, why Ampharos again?
Electric is a good type. It gives us good coverage, and he's a good Pokemon overall. He's also got Static Body, which is a really good passive where if anyone hits him with a physical move, they get paralyzed.
Guaranteed.
I can't remember.
30%.
Okay.
That's still not
But-
bad.
But he could learn Thunder Wave, which will guarantee paralyze.
Mhm.
So he makes up for the overall low speed of our team.
And then Shaman is a just all-round good grass type.
Yep. We can sit Shaman down, get the Giga Drains out, get the Leech Seed out, just sit there. I sit. I need a shit.
Yes.
And then Empoleon is the answer to anything that Tyranitar doesn't have an answer for, which I'm kind of
Empoleon is for doing a specific sort of like build, you know?
Oh, okay.
Empoleon doesn't work well as an all-rounder, but for the idea of just living in a sandstorm but having a water type attached to it, it's a pretty unique concept that will help us take out a lot of different counters to Tyranitar.
Which sounds pretty awesome.
It would be pretty cool, yeah. Another advantage to having Zeke on the team is, if we set up Sandstorm, and then they throw out something like a Steelix, and it's like, oh no, they can live in the Sandstorm! Empoleon kills the shit out of them.
Really?
Well, you gotta remember, 2 out of 3 of the types that are immune to Sandstorm are weak to water. The enemy could never use our Sandstorm to their advantage.
That's yeah, okay.
You right.
You know, as well as that, Sword Stance Physical Empoleon gives us a lot of answers that our team would appreciate. Like, he can learn stuff like Brick Break and Aerial Ace.
Oh yeah, because he's a bird!
He can learn Flash Cannon. He can learn Pluck, which is a flying type move. He can learn... I think he can learn Avalanche that we just got. That's an ice move. He can learn Shadow Claw.
Streamer, what kind of clouds are above you right now? I have Galax Penis clouds out currently.
What?
Brother, I'm deep in the fucking Columbo Nimbus. I'm gonna die.
I got a galaxy penis right here for you to look at.
Oh my lord!
Finn, you can't show that on stream.
Local YouTuber's assistant, Finn, has been arrested for flirting with a minor on stream.
He's getting his cock out.
He said he was 14.
It's not any better. You're not helping your situation. Shut the fuck up.
Too old.
Right. So what's good again about those about Flash Cannon and Pluck and whatnot?
It just gives us a lot of utility. Like, Brick Break is a fighting type move, which we obviously don't really have coverage for. Pluck is a physical flying type move. That only takes, it's only 1 turn like normal instead of Fly, which is 2 turns. Avalanche is a physical ice move. Shadow Claw is a physical ghost move. It's just he's very versatile. You know?
He's got a whole fruit basket of different moves.
And with Sword Stance to like double his damage output.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fucking with physical Empoleon right now. That's kind of my lead bet here.
Alright, well, I'd probably, my heart's set on him as well, but I'd be down for the other 2, and I wanted to present clear options. What do you 2 think?
Kind of being drawn to the idea of Empoleon.
Send in the penguin.
And he looks awesome.
He's a starter.
He is.
Nice.
My first starter.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I was always a Torterra guy. Even though I love my fire types, just the monkey didn't do it for me.
I'll be honest. Sinnoh starters are insanely... If you could pick one or the other, I wouldn't be mad. I really wouldn't. I would rank them Infernape,
it's not like
Empoleon,
Gen 2,
Torterra, but I would say, like, they're all still 10 out of 10s, 9.5 out of 10s. There are no misses in that batch.
I like how Empoleon is in the same fucking slot for both of us. We just got the other 2 swapped. The Fire Rabbit. Yeah, dude. No, Cinderace is great.
Right, I'm going to go get him a few level ups.
Wait, can you go through TMs real quick and see if we can...
Gen 1 and Gen 2 were peak. Gen 1 was not peak.
No. Can't defend
Charmander,
anymore.
Bulbasaur, Squirtle? Can't say.
Okay, but if we're talking starters, yeah, Gen 1 is peak.
Yeah. Maybe the only good thing about Gen 1.
I mean, Gen 2,
Yeah,
the
me too.
accusations, I don't know if we can...
No, the designs in Gen 1, there are no misses.
It's because they were original for a change.
Well, no, like, even then, right? Like, Gen 2 had very few misses. Like, name me a Pokemon in Gen 1 that looks, like, stupid.
Is Muck in Gen 1?
Yeah.
Muck is sick. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you fucking on about?
I wouldn't say he looks stupid, but Electrode is a Pokeball, and then his evolution is...
Yeah, because it was...
Is the Pokeball
Yeah,
flipped upside down?
they were genetically engineered to look like that.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a tier for Flash Cannon.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it. Can
Isn't that
you
a
see
special move?
Yeah, it is a special, but just in terms of it would still be coverage. He's a special attacker naturally, but that doesn't mean we necessarily have to eliminate the possibility of using him as a sword stance sweeper.
I guess, yeah.
You could be mixed. Did you see what
Which one
other?
is the bundle of eggs? That's execute.
You see what other TMs we have? Yeah, just keep scrolling.
Gen 3's batch were the peak starters for me. Gen 3's Pokemon starters, the Gen 3 starters, I like all of them. But I feel like, you know, Marsh Stomp's line is the only one that doesn't have an ugly, you know, an ugly stage. Like, Skeptial is not, he's not doing it, you know? And
Are you sure he can learn dig? That's pretty cool.
Torchic is cool, Blaziken is cool, whatever the fuck the middle one is looks kind of stupid.
We have Iron Tail, okay.
Ooh, Iron Tail.
Ooh, Iron Tail.
Did you see they've announced a new Pokemon game? I'm not actually sure if it's like a full Pokemon game. It's just like
Who cares?
X to or Z to A or something.
ZA, Zaza.
Yeah, Zaza. Yeah.
Do you want to know
But-
the starters?
Well,
you want-
that's what I was going to mention.
Yeah, the starters are a fucking joke. It's
Well,
a
it's-
pure joke.
But it's funny because
not
if I'm
funny.
it's funny because isn't it just the Gen 2 starters, but they removed Turtlequill or Tortiquill?
Yeah,
they
because
were just like,
you know
hey
why?
guys, the
Because-
allegations, we can't have him in the game anymore. He's gone.
In the first Legends game, they had a very balanced starter choice. You had Oshawott, okay, pretty good from Gen 5. You had Cyndaquil, okay, pretty good from Gen 2. You had Rowlet, okay, pretty good from Gen 7. That makes sense. They were all from different generations. So for ZA, they decided to completely butcher it with Chikorita, okay, that's a miss. Tepig, that's a complete miss from Gen 5. And Totodile. So there's two Gen 2s, and
Totodile's
no one is
Totodile's
not
pretty
picking
good, though.
Totodile. Totodile's going to
Hmm.
carry.
I like Embor.
But would you still pick Totodile?
No, I'd pick Embor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
No, I'll fight on this. Dude,
No,
have you seen
no.
Embor's shiny? He looks fucking amazing.
Okay, no, his shiny, yeah, fucking sick. I'll give him that.
And the regular is good. I'm not saying it's winning any awards, but like you're gonna say Feraligatr is like it's better, but is it hands down better than Embor? No.
That's my boy, big interior crocodile alligator.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
He drives
He's
a
like-
Chevrolet movie theater. What, what's the problem?
Yeah, he edges it out above Embor, but he doesn't fucking clean sweep him.
No, I see. I still have the personal trauma of Embor being the third firefighting starter in a row, and he's fat and he's slow and he's stupid. There's nothing going for him. There's nothing going
Judge
for him.
him. Judge his design in a vacuum. Now, what do you say?
He's a fat pig. I don't like him.
What the fuck? You're a fat pig. I like you. What's your excuse?
That's. Yep. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess that's why you like Embor. Shit.
It makes sense.
Shit, man.
Okay, but like in a fight, could you take TFS? Maybe
Oh,
not
for-
Lanny, but probably the rest of them. Why?
Why are you setting something up that we should know about?
I would never fight them.
Yeah, I'm hoping that you're asking that as a joke because you're like, oh, I'm asking so many questions about TFS.
He's
I'll
gonna
never
like
see
send a clip to Kaiser.
one. He's gonna
Just
like
cut
turns out.
together. Just cut. He's gonna splice together. They never respond to my emails. I'm gonna fight Lanny.
It turns out Sergeant Charles is like a fucking like drama YouTuber, and he's gonna start reporting on this for his next 2-hour-long video.
Get Keemstar to host a boxing match between the Kai Games' crew and TFS. What, like all 17 of us against the 4 of them?
Bubble Beam.
Oh,
Isn't that just better?
I'll be honest with you. Right? If we're talking like core members only, the 3 of them. No, wait, hang on. Oh yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah. Well, okay, all right. So if there's 3 of them and 3 of us, so they've got Taka, Kaiser, and Lanny. Right? Lanny is to be feared. Lanny is a beast of a man.
Is he?
Taka does not have the fighting spirit. All right. He doesn't have it in him. He's too socially anxious, and he's, you know, don't get me wrong, he doesn't look bad, but, you know, he's skinny, he's slim, he looks healthy, but he doesn't look built, you know? And Kaiser, I think Kaiser's scrappy. I don't think he's strong, but, like, you wouldn't want him in a corner, you know? Then we got me.
Actual powerhouse.
You know, boxer, sword fighter, 6'3", built like a shit brick house, shitted out a house of bricks. Then you've got, let's go with Finn as my second. You know, he's nippy, he's scrappy. I'd love to see him and Kaiser in a 1v1, honestly.
It's just two fucking Dark Souls NPCs dodge rolling each other.
Exactly. Who would be like the? I get no. You know what? You know who the founding member? It's got to be Trickfire Rage.
I was gonna say Trick's got to be in there, man.
Okay, yeah, Trick.
Oh,
Trick
it's over.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
over. He is brutal. He is fast. He is fucking built. He does rugby. He does boxing. Like
I've never seen Trick. I have no preconceived notion, but he just strikes me as a man who will not stay down. Right? You can get him. You might get advantage
absolutely
over
correct.
him, and then he'll just like 5 minutes later get up and be like, "All right, let's go." Round
No,
three,
5
let's
minutes
go."
too long.
I wrestled with him like yesterday when he came round, and I grabbed his legs and like slam pinned him to the ground, fucking wrestler style. And that motherfucker was locking me with his legs and twisting like a fucking barboach to get out of that shit. Hang on, let me get a picture of Trick.
I would not mess with that.
No, you don't want to mess with Trick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we win that.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
clean sweep.
between Kai, Trick, and then me as the third wheel. We've got a
No. You play the important like support role. You know, like I'm gonna go in. I can grab all 3 of them at the same time, and then you just start donkey.
All 6 of us in the ring at the same time.
Yeah, the slobber knocker.
Then you could just run corner to corner and just outpace them and let them get out of breath, and then just hit them with the 1-2 and they're done. You know.
Here's
what
a
I'd
picture
imagine.
of me and Trick.
And Kai does boxing, wrestling, sword fighting. Trick does boxing and rugby. I do Spartan obstacle course races. I'm going to sign up for High Rocks at some point. I do.
Oh my God, Finn! I knew I had something to tell you. My brother is actually going over to England to do High Rocks. I think
sweet!
in 2 weeks. He did a mock run of it in one of our local gyms, and it took him like an hour 4 minutes, and apparently that was decent pace.
That's not bad at all.
He is insane.
I'm going to start High Rocks lessons at my local gym soon as well.
Sick.
My weakness is that I have no fighting experience, but I'm
You got punched
fitter.
that one time.
But I'm fitter. I'm deceptively fit because I'm small, but I've got more more muscle.
Oh, he's rocking a fucking 6-pack. Finn is like, and like I've described Finn before as one muscle stretched around a human skeleton.
Yeah.
He really is. He's just solid.
Damn.
Plus, Finn, I've taught you how to punch.
I know. I have no practical fighting experience.
It doesn't matter. So long as you rely on the knowledge of how to punch properly, it literally doubles your power. And get rid of bubble.
Yeah, isn't Bubble Beam just a straight up better bubble?
Yeah.
No downside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bubble might lower the speed stat.
Bubble beam. Yal versus Yamcha 17v1. Who wins? Probably.
Here's the
us.
thing, right? So just to, before we read that comment, here's the thing though. If we were to get into a ring with Lanny, Taka, and Kaiser, we'd probably end up just like chatting and debating things and having
Yeah, I
a
would
nice
want
time.
to, yeah.
And then Taka would hit me with the steel chair and kill me. Because he knows his wrestling. I just don't know how much practical application he's had for it. But he'd be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna play the villain. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get him in a nice conversation, and then from the top rope, I'm gonna fucking slam a steel chair through his cranium. Like... Y'all versus Yamcha 17 versus 1 who wins. Yamcha. You can blow up the fucking moon. Like...
Nah, I'd win.
We're just men. We're just normal men.
We're just ordinary men.
Taka with the crowbar. Dude, no. I think Taka and Finn would be best friends. They both just talk about running a bar together. That's his whole thing. His VTuber whole thing is that he runs a bar.
Is it?
Yeah. Honestly, you would love Taka.
Oh, I'm sure I would.
I feel like, so long as we don't talk about politics ever, I think me and Lanny would get along really great. You and Taka would get along great.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I like to think I'd get along with Taka too. He voiced Cell and Alucard, didn't he?
And Nappa, yes.
And Nappa.
And a whole bunch of others. He's very talented. Dude, I have so much, like, respect for them as creatives. They are so skilled.
Mm.
I know I voice a lot of characters, but, like, it's amazing how few actors they had over the whole series.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, projects that
Like,
can stretch actors
it's
like that.
It's like a whole, like, squad of me.
You know what I discovered? Sorry, that just sank in what you said. Yeah, very true, actually. Yeah. You do voice a lot of people. What I discovered is that I can't remember his name now, but the guy who voices Cryptosporidium.
Yes. God, what's his name? Pox is voiced by the other guy.
Crypto, the mothership has been destroyed!
Is it fucking Albrecht?
Something J. Albrecht, or J. something Albrecht, I think.
J. Grant Albrecht?
That sounds right. Him. He's... like, he comes across with... He's really good, and he comes across as, like, some kind of... to me, at least.
Stephen Horvitz! Stephen Horvitz, that's the guy. That's what I'm thinking of.
He voices Cryptosporidium.
No, Stephen Horvitz voices Pox.
Ah, right. Yeah, he, yeah, the one who voices Cryptosporidium to me comes across as, you know, because he's pretty good. He comes across as someone who's done, like, a lot, but he's not been in that many projects, and he hasn't been in one for a while. And he voices a whole 4 characters in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which is the most he's ever voiced in a single project. The only other projects of especially high profile he's done is Bayonetta.
No way. I can't believe he voices Bayonetta.
No, he doesn't voice Bayonetta. He's been in Bayonetta.
I wish I was in Bayonetta.
I honestly would sign
Basically.
up. I have one hell of a Kermit and Mario imitation, but my microphone is worse than a toaster. Sign up for what? What are you signing up for?
Just, like, for the team, like
Yeah, to get into the ring against Taka? Like, I don't think you need to voice act for that.
or like to the team to voice in Super Abridged, because if that's what you meant, that was never an option. Like that's.
Oh, I was gonna allow him to hoist himself upon his own petard there. I wasn't actually gonna say that.
No, I don't want to be in your little abridged series. I want to become a voice actor so I can box in the ring with Finn.
I
want to become a voice actor so I can be on fucking Keemstar's boxing match thing and fight Woody.
I just want to, just so I can get involved in this feud. So I got a bone to pick with those guys.
So why did you make a very successful abridged series? Just so that I could fight Kai. Dude, honestly, if I don't give a shit if I get my ass kicked. If someone offered to give me like 20 million to fight Mike Tyson, I would do it in a heartbeat.
I'm not sure.
Would it be?
See,
I'm not sure it would be a fight.
See, I would have to heavily consider that. 20 million is 20 million, don't get me wrong, but he might just kill me.
Yes, 20 million is
He's
20 million, but how much does
I
this
don't
ability
think he's
cost?
the kind of guy to just kill you.
You can just feint a punch, you know. He can just hit you once and just, oh no, I'm down.
No. You got to be in for 3 rounds, all right? Like, here's what you do, right? You approach Mike
Just
Tyson
survive
and
for
you say,
3
Mike
rounds.
Tyson, I only ask that you don't kill me. I will do my best, but please don't kill me.
Do you know what he might do? He might actually
Kill you then.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
might
kill
he-
you right
he might-
now.
Yeah, he might joke that he's going to do it anyway. He seems like the kind of guy who's got that kind of sense of humor.
I was thinking of killing you right now, actually, boy.
Well, I
What-
wasn't planning on doing it, but now I will.
Now I feel like
Why
it.
have you made him gay with a lisp? Yes, Queen Slay.
One's bad enough. Don't give
Yeah,
him the other.
quit, I'm gonna slay you.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch.
That's
Dude,
Dyke
keep this
Myson
up
right
and he might actually fight you in the ring.
Yeah. But, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, back when he used to have anger issues, yeah, maybe he would kill me in the ring. But yeah, maybe he'd hold
I think
back
he's
now.
mellowed out.
Yeah, he's mellowed out just a little bit. Yeah.
So, okay, Finn, I have a question for you. Let's play a fun game. GP, you'll like this. Let's think up celebrities and see if Finn thinks he could beat them.
Oh.
I have one
Whoopi
right
Goldberg.
off the bat.
Did you say Whoopi Goldberg?
Whoopi Goldberg. Don't know why. That was the first one that came to mind. First opponent.
Whoopi Goldberg. Well, I think I'd win, but then I'd get cancelled.
Okay. A strong start. Strong start.
Finn.
Hmm?
Jason Statham.
Him easily. He floors me.
Okay, I thought you were saying him easily. No
Oh,
contest. I'd fucking him up. What is he had a stroke or something? Like
Are we thinking the same Jason Statham?
Yeah, he
Oh,
would be...
my first thought is like, oh god, has something terrible happened to him? Is he in a wheelchair? It's I could beat Tim Curry. Oh, pre or post nerf?
I remember I didn't know Tim Curry had a stroke, and so I think I was talking to you about Red Alert at one point about his spice delivery, and then you said something like, "Oh, it's a shame he's in a wheelchair now," and I went, "He's what?"
What?
He still shows up to things though. He still voice acts.
He does. He loves it. I know some folks.
I don't think he loves being in a wheelchair.
No,
but yeah, I get what you mean.
he loves the job. I know some folks who have met him and have got his autograph hanging on their wall because mostly because they love him so much, but also because they're big fans of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
We don't want swagger.
Okay.
Wait, hang on, Finn. What was your suggestion? Not Finn, sorry, Ben.
Jason Statham.
Oh right, sorry, yeah, no, I completely forgot. Tom Holland.
Oh, okay. He's probably actually had some training for roles.
He is surprisingly fit.
He is, yeah.
He plays the little weedy guy, but he's actually he's got the sauce.
Okay, obviously better chances than Jason Statham. And I think I might win if he's too afraid to hurt me because he's just too much of a sweetheart.
Yeah, but aren't you?
Yeah.
You saying you got that dog in you?
Yeah.
It's a stalemate.
I'd give it a go. Oh fuck this shit.
I would actually really like to see that fight.
I think that's pretty evenly matched.
I don't know, man. Tom Holland is young and fit. Yeah, so's Finn.
What the insult? Like, he's probably fitter than me because he's got to be fit for roles. He's probably.
Dude, you know what? Tom Holland and Finn are the same age. What do you want?
That's your prime, Finn. It's
Your prime, let it happen.
Finn's not like a 4-year-old man.
Yeah, he'll definitely have like a private personal trainer to get him fit for roles. But
Oh, dude, he plays Spider-Man. You know he's got to be at least a little bit athletic.
But he's not. He's not. Oh fuck! I've forgotten his name now. The guy who plays Thor.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. But he's no Chris Hemsworth, you know. So.
Well, the reason I picked Tom Holland is because Tom Holland is fit and probably knows a little bit about fighting just from like training for set roles. But he's also probably in your weight class. Because that's a big one, right? Like, you could take an average guy from a higher weight class and they'll probably beat a really good guy from a lower one.
What is his weight, actually?
It's a bit rude.
Bit personal, yeah.
It's got to be somewhere on, like, ladybonersfacts.com or something.
He's surprisingly tall. He's 5'9".
Yeah, oh, okay. He is 3 inches taller than me.
Okay. He is 71 kilos.
Oh, he's heavier than me by 11 kilos.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, Finn doesn't eat.
He's one muscle wrapped around a human skeleton.
I have to force myself to eat, man. I like this whole like working out thing. I can do the working out. That's fine. The calories? Oh no.
I'll be honest. The whole one muscle wrapped around a human skeleton, I don't think that works. I think the skeleton would be too heavy. I don't think he has all the bones.
He does, trust me. He's got a few extras.
Stick with the this is tragic. Well, because you're finding out that I'm a 5'6", 60-kilo, 40-year-old man.
You're not 40!
Well, according to Bash, I am.
He didn't say that, I did. Steven
Self-doubt.
Seagal. I could take Steven Seagal. He's a joke.
I
Nick
could probably
Cage.
take Steven Seagal.
If Nick Cage... So here's the thing. I think Nick Cage, if he channeled his unpredictability from his acting, I think I'd lose, you know? Because it's like, he's going to start fucking... He's going to start screaming, you know? And waving his hands around. He's going to frighten me.
And doesn't he?
You could...
Genuinely practices martial arts, doesn't he?
Yeah, so do I.
If you can beat all 5 of his split personalities, then yeah, you win.
Oh yeah, I get that. He can summon mini bosses.
He's got 5 health bars.
Yeah, I beat the shit out of like regular Nick Cage. He goes, not bad, but can you beat Nick Cage from Face Off? And I'm like, oh shit!
And then you whittle him down again. He stands up with the shadowed eyes. He puts some dog tags on, and then his watch starts beeping. It's the janitor from Willy's Wonderland.
I finally make it through that. I'm bloodied and beaten and broken, but I'm like, I did it, I got him. And he goes, but can you bear the weight of unbearably massive talent? And then the gravity increases by 2 times, and Pedro Pascal comes in for the double team.
And then he pulls out a gun and fucking shoots you. But can you bear the weight of unmasked? I saw on r/City Dark Souls someone put up a really fucking funny clip of the caption was leaked Elden Ring 2 gameplay in brackets real.
Did you kill this
And
Darkrai while we're talking?
And it was footage of the pursuer from Dark Souls 2, and with a wind up. It's using his animations, but his wind up attack has been slowed down by 10 to 10%.
15 years, and then he does like an 8-hit combo in 2 seconds.
And so the top comment on the on that thread was, if this is real, at 50% HP, he would go, "Forgive me, King Vendrick, I must pursue," and then he goes ape shit.
Elden Ring 2 leak.
Forgive me, Vendrick, I must pursue. It's so good. Oh, I do not like Elden Ring.
Me neither.
I found
Right, what other celebrities do we think Finn would be an interesting matchup? Honestly, I kind of like the idea of him fighting Boogie because I feel like they'd be in the complete opposite weight classes, but Finn would still win.
Boogie.
I'm just trying to try getting through his natural body armor.
What are the chances of a soldier scream being a Mike Wazowski scream? What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Wait, are you talking about Boogie ate too much or whatever his name is?
2988.
Yeah, that's him.
Boogie 8.
I don't remember his numbers. Like the pedophile, like.
His the numbers are actually how many cans of fucking Mountain Dew he gets for a day.
Yeah, I think I could beat him. Because even if he does get some shots on me, I definitely have more endurance than him.
We've seen him box. He's doing 0 damage.
Yeah, his legs are going to be strong because fat people have.
That's not how that works. I can assure you, that's not how that works.
I thought like fat people just had.
They're not fat because they walk around all the time. They're fat because they don't. His legs are fucking atrophied.
Okay, but Jim Sterling does have really strong legs.
Jim Sterling does wrestling.
He had strong legs before wrestling because he didn't just use a mobility scooter everywhere he went.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I could probably take Jim Sterling.
I absolutely think you could take Jim Sterling. He's especially.
I'd get in trouble for it though.
Especially if, yeah, you would. Yeah, that's.
I could take him in a fight, I could take him in an argument, and I could probably take him in other ways too.
Yeah, especially now, if they've started taking, I don't know if they have, if they've started taking estrogen, they might have lost some muscle mass.
Oh, it's fucking over for Jimmy then.
I don't know if they have, but considering what they're going through right now, I wouldn't be surprised.
If he has, then I'll be the bigger man. Finally.
I met a guy through one of from working in this industry.
You're not going to start slandering e-celebrities on my stream, are you?
I'm not. No, I'm just going to say what I've heard from.
Tissy!
Okay, I'll withhold.
How about the current day Nikado Avocado? He lost weight, but I don't think he's done the actual fighting training. I could probably take him. Boogie wins after he's knocked out by falling on top of Finn after the beatdown. Yeah, he would kill Finn if he did that.
I just backing up to Mr. Avocado. Have you? I don't know if you guys have seen it at all, but he's put a clip online of the reality of him having lost all this weight. It's like he's got a fucking shopping bag that he just is attached to him. He can carry around.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
That's surgery that gets rid of that, nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently he's got one lined up, but I saw the clip and I was just like, oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense, but oh my god.
Other celebrities. See, we've got to find one that isn't too much of a wash for in either direction. Like Tom Holland was a really good one.
We got 4 of us here, so any celebrity we come up with, we could pick out which out of the 4 of us would be the most interesting fight.
Okay. Doesn't
I don't know. I actually don't know how fucking shredded GP is or how much fighting experience he's got. He's Irish, so you could assume a lot. But it would mostly be through traveling in packs.
Now,
you still there, GP?
It's not.
I think they turned off the internet in Ireland.
That's a shame.
Now,
Now,
the migraine finally got him.
Keanu Reeves genuinely practices martial arts, doesn't he?
He does, but he's getting on a bit now.
Shit, he is. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Age takes us all in the end.
Time is the great equalizer.
Oh my god, he's 60.
No!
He's 60.
He looks bloody good for it.
He really does, yeah. You can tell he dyes his hair.
Fury attack. The foe is jabbed repeatedly with a horn or beak 2 to 5 times in a row.
No.
Yeah, no, that doesn't wet my whistle.
How about Charlie Chaplin? I reckon I win.
I could take him.
He's dead.
Yeah, are we talking pre or post?
Charlie Chaplin in his prime.
Yeah, are we talking pre or post death?
I'll be honest with you. I think a fight between me and Keanu would be interesting, but I think he'd win.
So I don't know how much of his skill is real and how much of it is cinema.
Oh, it's real. Trust me. I've
Okay.
seen the behind-the-scenes stuff on The Matrix and John Wick. He really fucking knows his stuff.
Okay then. Yeah, that I think you're probably evenly matched then.
Evenly? No, he'd smoke me, but it would be a good fight.
Okay. Okay.
Norm Macdonald, I don't know him well enough. RDJ, I don't know who that is.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, he's getting on a bit as well,
He's
isn't he?
getting on a bit. Does he train in martial arts for his roles?
No, but he's definitely not unfit.
He's not
Yeah,
unfit.
he's 59.
No. He's a bit of a dilf, to be honest.
Yeah, he's 59. I think me and Robert Downey Jr. could have a good scrap. I'm not sure who would win. I'd have my money on me, but like, you know.
He strikes me as the kind of guy who's got, surprising dad strength.
Kai Games Civil War, who'd win? What, me and everyone else on the channel? No offense, probably me.
Yeah, probably.
It
depends. Like, if we're comparing overall stats, then yeah, me. If we're doing like a battle royale, I mean, that could go anyway. I mean, Trick and me are gonna probably go for each other immediately and then tire each other out, and then Finn's gonna win out of stamina if that's the case.
Yeah. If we're talking like a tournament type thing, it's Trick and Kai in the finals.
I still think I edge out the win though.
I'm just like chilling until someone runs up to me, and then I'm just laying down like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, you've done more training lately in the fighting department than Trick has. He doesn't do boxing anymore, does he?
He does it with me.
Oh, okay.
He's also been working out a lot lately. But I've lost 5 pounds over the last month.
Nice.
Bro, you need every penny, your money.
Actually, you know what? I actually did a set earlier and intended to do another set of lifting later on, and I forgot to, so I'm going to do that right now.
Cool.
Hello, Heem.
Hello,
Welcome back, Achilles.
I'm really enjoying my new gym.
Your new gym?
Yeah, I'm going to a gym on Wednesdays. I didn't go yesterday because it was board game night at work. And I'm currently going to the 7 p.m. Wednesday class, but there's a different class that has more time slots, and I'm going to go to one of those early ones, probably just before work, and that's the High Rocks training classes.
Who has the least durability out of all 17 of you? Are we including the women? And that includes Wes. Because if we're not including the women, Wes, I feel like if you hit him with any degree of force, he would crumple and start crying.
Especially right now, he's ill, he's fragile.
Yeah, he does not have the soul of a soldier.
My only saving grace is I'm not technically on the team, so.
You're
yes.
hearing
Okay.
these
Well, then
streams.
let me tell you, my bear is scrappy. I think Starry would probably cry if you hurt her.
Yeah, from what I haven't spoken to Starry much, unfortunately, but yeah, that from what I've met, it's between Starry and Wes for me. This probably comes
that's
across as
15
really
on each.
insulting. Nice. This probably comes across
That's
as
just
really
it, right?
insulting.
Starry is not a fucking athlete or a boxer or a martial artist. Starry's a voice actress, and in that respect, she is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
She doesn't need to be an incredibly strong, durable powerhouse of a fucking unit, you know? 13 Starries versus the rest. I think they just, like, 13 against the other 16 people. I mean, 16 win.
I've seen... So, yeah, yes, numbers is a big factor when it comes to fights. Like, 2 people will beat 1 person if all 3 people are evenly matched. But, I don't know, I'm subscribed to r/fighting porn. I've seen what bad fighting looks like. And bad fighting is bad. If you don't know what you're doing... 5 bad fighters can't take on 1 person who has a modicum of an idea of what they're doing.
You don't need a fucking channel for that. I've lived through it. You send fucking, 5 of the high school bullies against me, and I'm winning every single time. 8 Kais versus Dragon Ball Super Abridged, including 1 Kai. The 8 Kais win.
What are these comparisons?
Because all 8 will fuse into a Super Kai.
The Octokai. So here's the thing, right? Trick is a threat. The other Kai is a threat. Finn is nippy, but Finn, I've boxed with Finn. His problem is, he's durable, he's quick. He does not do damage. I'm pretty fucking tough, because I'm in pain all the time. I have a really good pain tolerance. Who do you think would win, Shad or 7 crackhead hobos with no legs? Are we talking, like, Shadiversity or Shad Man?
Yeah,
there's different ones.
I was thinking the same thing.
Because he's one of the crackheads if it's Shad Man.
Are we talking pre or post signing of the Declaration of Menace to Society?
He's talking about Shadiversity. Shadiversity wins if they've got no legs, especially if Shadiversity has any kind of weapon-like instrument. He actually knows what he's talking about. It's AI and writing that he's a fucking idiot.
Who is Shadiversity?
Shadiversity is a YouTuber who mostly used to... His good videos were that he used to review fight scenes in movies and break them down from the perspective of a trained professional swordsman.
Okay.
But then he started writing his own books.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Shadow of the Conqueror is a fucking read and a half.
I'm going to put Nimbus out at the front.
Ooh, I hope an explosion doesn't kill him.
Oh shit, so true. So true. Bestie. But if I see an electrode or a pine cone, or whatever the fuck that thing's name is, I'll throw out Mr. Satan.
They're going to outspeed.
Oh, are they? Well,
What's our defense at?
Sure, doesn't changing the Pokemon always happen first?
Oh yeah, you're right. Defense is 97.
So hang on a minute though. If I come up against a Giratina, my answer is toxic, and then I've just got to wait.
Yeah, hang on. You don't have an answer,
No,
do you?
No, I don't. Because if I come up against a
Alright.
Darkrai,
Just get
Flamethrower
Mr. Satan back out.
Well, Mr. Satan's level 48. I'm going to throw Weevil out there, again to get him to 48. Or Tyranitar, actually.
Okay.
Because
Either works.
Ground-
Crunch, yeah, Crunch is going to do work on Giratinas. And then Earthquake is going to work on... Wait, hang on. Does Darkrai levitate?
Oh, that's a good question. Well,
No.
Crunch will work on Darkrai. And,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he has bad dreams. He has bad dreams.
Crunch will work on Darkrai, and Earthquake will work on Giratina. I was thinking Shadowversity, but give me your views on both. Thing is, though, I have seen him fight, and he is so out of shape and amateurish. I think the crackheads would bite his legs off or something.
I don't think Shad's amateurish. He's definitely out of shape, but, like, he does know how to swing a sword. He's just not athletic. How many Kais to take out Mr. Satan? I'm a fighting type. I wouldn't have a chance.
I get it. I get it. That's a bar.
Unless you mean Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball, in which case he still wins. He's the strongest non-Z fighter. He won the world's martial arts tournament.
He's probably... He's got to be the second strongest human after Krillin.
Fuck no, that's Yamcha.
Oh, I forget Yamcha exists.
And then Roshi.
Oh, of course, Roshi's human, isn't he?
Tien,
Tien.
technically.
Is Tien human?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
And
don't
then
watch Dragon Ball.
Chaozu.
Chaozu is a vampire.
Could Mr. Satan take Chaozu? Maybe if he didn't use explosion.
No, because Chaozu can paralyze.
Ah, yeah, true. He has no counter to that.
Yeah, and he has telekinesis. And the telekinesis worked on Krillin back in the Tenkaichi Budokai, like, what is it, 20, whatever. You know the one. So if it worked on Krillin back then, and Krillin was stronger than Mr. Satan is now back then Chaozu would win.
Zeke's level 32. Ah, no new moves. Okay, more celebrities. Let's throw out a bit of a wild one. Lawrence Fishburne.
Who?
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know.
take him. He's too old.
Oh, of course, yeah, he's going to have aged as well. That's how time works, isn't it?
He is 63.
Ah. Okay, yeah, maybe not then. That wasn't a good pick. Lawrence Fishburne is Morpheus from The Matrix and the Bowery King from John Wick.
I get you. I still haven't
Oh,
seen.
and I gotta read Achilles' thing. Also, hey, I've been in like a dozen or so fights and was temporarily trained by a professional boxer. I think I know how to fight, or at least a bit. Yeah, you probably got the basics. I've been in probably over 100 fights and have done boxing most of my life.
I've been in one fight and I got the shit kicked out of me. I was knocked out at the first swing. I don't remember the fight.
There was that one time that you decided to try grappling me and I just didn't move.
I mean, I was used to Finn.
Yeah, you were like, I'm gonna grapple you, and then you just charged in and went, people usually like scream and move when I do this. I just
You just looked at me and went, alright.
Yeah, just
then I
turned
wrapped my
around.
arms
Oh, you're
around your
doing
waist
something
and
to me?
fucking picked you up 69 style. You're like, I have not been held since I was a babe, stop!
I haven't been touched like this since I was but a boy.
How many Kai to win versus his games? I could probably break a fucking copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PlayStation 2 pretty easily. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Besides,
what one would do. Jeremy Renner, he'd probably beat me.
who's Jeremy Renner?
You don't know, he was Angel's protege in hit series Angel, the TV show. He also played some bow guy. Eagle fella, I think his name was.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Jack Black. Now remember, he's Po from Kung Fu Panda.
That's animated.
What?
That's not real. I'm sorry, bro.
What?
It's fake. It's all fake.
You mean Jack Black's not doing those moves?
I highly doubt it.
Jack Black's not fat?
Oh no, he's definitely no. That part is true to form.
Fuck off with your fucking paralysis! Eat shit, I don't care.
I break your spine.
Christopher Walken be like...
Kai versus a honey badger? Kai, easily.
Fuck no, I'm not fighting a fucking honey badger, are you insane?
I was gonna say, Finn, you're off on that one.
No, I'm running, I would lose.
If your life depended on it, I think you could...
No
overcome.
way, man, I don't know, those things are fucking brutal.
See, the problem is, if my life depended on it, I wouldn't be fighting one, I'd be running.
If my life depended
Yeah,
on it, I
like-
would say goodbye to life.
If I'm trapped in a room with a honey badger, maybe I could eat out a dubski, but the problem is they go for the balls. I'm gonna be too scared for my... No!
What's this about balls? What?
Honey badgers, they go for the
Oh.
balls. They kill
Oh
lions.
yeah, no, I understand. As soon as you said honey badger, I was like,
They kill lions, Finn. 100 million the Kai games versus the sun. I don't want to imagine the screaming.
1 million Kai games.
No, it's okay,
versus
bro, go
one
at
of every
night.
Pokemon.
It's okay.
Uh,
Go at night.
Brine. Oh, if the
Huh?
Pokemon.
Oh, right.
People double the power. Oh.
Brine, yeah, Brine's better than Bubble Beam.
Yeah, because Bubble Beam is 65 100. This is 65 100, except when it's half HP and then it's 130. That's before stab.
1 billion lions versus 100 million honey. Who cares?
What?
100 Kais versus a polar bear? The 100 Kais, but we're definitely going to lose at least one.
We're gonna lose, yeah. So
One of us is going to have to take the fall, and then the rest can beat the shit out the polar bear while it kills him.
yeah, definitely Brian, because it may also lower the target speed stat for Bubble
Kai
Beam.
versus a limbless Mr. Satan. Me. Like,
I feel like
Cripple.
yeah, come on. I feel like we're really starting to stretch some of these scenarios now.
yeah. Also, apparently, a couple of years ago, Jeremy Renner was in a fucking snowplow accident. I didn't know about that. He broke 38 bones.
Oh yeah, no, it was bad from what I heard.
Jesus.
It was not a good time for him.
God,
He saved his nephew and then got hit by it himself. By a
Yep.
fucking 6,000 kilo snowcat.
Fucking hell. That man is
Man.
lucky to be alive.
Holy shit.
I mean, good on him for like grabbing his, family out, but still, fuck.
Kai versus an oak tree, no tools. Am I trapped in a room with it? Like, what's stopping me from just going and picking up a rock?
No tools.
Kai versus a Florida man? I am a Florida man. I'm from Scotland. We're worse. Kai versus 100 Stephen Hawkings? Again, pre or post nerf?
Is there a pre-nerf?
What? Yeah, what's the nerf? Why did
He
they have to nerf
wasn't
him?
born like that.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, right. No. I just thought like was he
You're
an
not fighting a
immaculate
baby.
kickboxer or something before he was put in a wheelchair? Like I was confused.
Kai the man versus Kai the idea? Well, ideas are bulletproof. Come on, we've seen the movie.
What the fuck is going on?
3 Kais versus a moose, the moose.
They're just throwing out random shit at this
What's
point.
the point of the...
10 pre... One of me, but... Dude, 10 paralysis Stephen Hawkings. They're gonna win. There's 10 of them. The other 90 are gonna be sitting there going, yes, get him, fuck him up. You know, while the 10 kick the shit out of me.
The other 90 are all speaking to each other about this weird fucking scenario. It's like,
How did we end up in this situation?
Okay, alright. Stephen Hawking, even pre-nerf, he wasn't a fighter. Maybe I could take 10 of him, but even still, that's a lot of people, you know? If I can get a choke point, sure, I win.
yeah, make it like the Battle of Thermopylae.
Kai versus 13% of the ocean.
Why
It
13?
depends on how thirsty I am. 5 Kais versus the tiger, man.
Depends how thirsty I am. Depends if I have a life straw.
200 Kais versus 2 Ents. Okay, here's the problem. What type of Ent are they? Because if they're birch, then maybe. If they're fucking, like, you know, oak, I'm not breaking them.
Dude, a redwood ent would be so baller.
Yeah, it would, Finn. It would. Wouldn't it be cool if someone had ever made one of those?
Until you had to fight one. I mean, at that point.
Yes, I know you. I was.
5 versus 3 bricks. What the fuck?
Technically, this is all building to a proper power scaling of Kai, so it's not totally useless information.
Someone has to write all this down. Who's writing it down?
I have the spreadsheet open.
Okay, now here's a real power scaling problem for you. Kai with no nervous system condition. What's the power scaling?
Oh,
on that?
He's pre-nerf.
Yeah, not even God could stand in your way. Because you defeated God by getting rid of your nervous system condition.
See you later, Stigwig. Winter Soldier Kai versus Dracula. What does that mean?
I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Okay,
What is a Winter Soldier?
So
Kai?
it's you, but you've got the training and the prosthetic arm of Bucky.
Then I win, I guess. Like, I mean, all I need is a piece of wood. I just pin Dracula down and stab him with a stick. He's dead.
I feel like at that point, like, it doesn't matter that he's Kai, it matters that he's the Winter Soldier.
Full-powered Kai versus Winter Soldier Kai. Well, Winter Soldier Kai has a metal arm. I can't beat that.
What is a full power Kai?
It's me with no nervous system problem and I'm not overweight.
Okay.
Kai pre-nerf versus Kai Ultra Instinct. Kai Ultra Instinct's gonna win because if we're talking pre-nerf, I'd be 11 because that's when the symptoms developed. If we're talking Kai no nerf versus Kai Ultra Instinct, it's gonna be a tricky one because Kai Ultra Instinct still has the nervous system condition, but he can dodge everything. It's just that it hurts him a lot.
Holy shit!
What's wrong?
That was a good read. It was a good read.
So I joined a fight. I saw an electrode. I immediately swapped to Mr. Satan. He immediately explodes.
That's good shit.
Kai versus Gambit. Well, Gambit from X-Men, right? I don't know. His cards could probably blow my head off or something.
Hey,
You want to talk about semi-perfect Kai versus Super Saiyan Kai mid?
Oh my god.
Here's one. Inner Wild Dubs and releasing the next episode of Ratchet and Clank. How about that one?
Damn.
Okay, right.
Oh, by the way, Wes, I found out why GP hasn't finished his stuff. He's been fucking writhing in bed and he's got to go to the doctors. He's dying. That's why he hasn't done any work. So, me and you are gonna take on the rest of his workload for the Vegeta's holiday thing because he has to go to the doctors literally tomorrow.
My computer is also breaking. That's a big factor. But
Yeah, and his computer doesn't work. So he's getting that fixed on Sunday, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be back for, the other thing.
What other thing?
Okay.
I would say I am probably in the top 20% of people in regards to what other humans I could beat in a fight, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Okay, right. Mrs. Doubtfire versus Jabba the Hutt.
No. I got a better one. Mrs. Doubtfire versus Big Mama's house.
Big Mama.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Wizard Kai versus Sorcerer Kai versus Warlock Kai. What level?
Which pack?
2 Ultra Instinct Kai versus Eddie Hall.
Pre or post injury?
I mean, if I'm Ultra Instinct, if there are 2 of me that are Ultra Instinct, what the fuck is he gonna do? He can't hit us.
What is he gonna do?
Let's say level 20. Oh, dude, Warlock Kai wins that. Actually, no. Wizard Kai can just wish to win.
So true.
Yeah, he's not gonna hold back on that.
Eddie Hall went to the fucking Society of Sumo Wrestlers that's in the UK, like the UK like competitive sumo wrestling scene, and he just turned up, did like an hour's worth of training, and then beat all of them. The guy's a fucking unit.
Sorcerers can't learn witch, can they? Am I insane?
Do you know what? I don't know. I don't know which spell.
I swear sorcerers can't learn wish. I'm looking it up.
For some reason, I think bards can. I don't know.
Sorcerers can learn wish. Okay, yeah.
cool.
So Warlock does not win.
We don't know who's winning, but we know who's losing.
Mantike.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, which one would prioritize Dex? They both do. Yeah, so it's whoever gets the highest Dex score, whoever rolls higher initiative wins. Pre-nut Kai versus post-nut Finn. Pre-nut Kai wins. Because he's riled up, he's ready. Post-nut Finn is too relaxed.
I didn't hear them saying in a fight though.
Well,
Could've
then
been in,
me
like, a-
again, because I've still got fucking gas in the chamber, you know?
But if it was like a first to bust competition, I suppose you'd
Well,
still win
me-
because he's
yeah,
already
me again.
busted.
I win
okay.
any fucking
I don't
any
see. I
competition.
don't see where you
bro.
lose. Shit.
There's no angle.
Never bust. Always be ready.
If you ever come, you are weakening yourself. Edge eternally, goon forever.
The eternal edge.
Post is it pre-nerf Kai versus post-nerf Kai? Are we talking nervous system or did he bust? Like which is the nerf now?
Super Saiyan Kai versus Movie Bob's McDonald's order. I'm gonna be honest, if I can go Super Saiyan, I think it's irrelevant. I could probably eat one of Movie Bob's McDonald's order and live. 2, I'd die. Kai no caps times 3 versus Kai all caps. Kai all caps wins. Preschool Kai versus post-male Kai. What the fuck are you talking about, Wes?
Oh! Get nanoed.
Cool.
Right. I think that's it now.
Pre-nerf Kai post-nerf versus post-nerf Kai pre-nerf.
Yeah, there we go.
I think this
It's a
bit has.
draw.
I think this bit has gone on long enough.
This bit versus keep going. Trans Kai versus radical feminist Kai. Neither would exist. What about Kai that likes himself? How about that?
That's you, bro.
That's me. I'm pretty cool.
And you know, we don't have to answer who would win between Kai
I
likes
would.
himself and anyone else because you're here. You beat all of them.
So I do win.
Yeah, Kai likes himself.
Kai who likes himself versus 500 toads. Dude, I would fucking annihilate 500 toads. Dude, I could kill 500 toads by just walking.
Would any of you participate in the Australian pastime of going cane toad hunting?
No.
If I'm getting paid
What?
literally any amount of money, and I mean any, I would do it.
I'm unfamiliar. What is
I
it?
have 6
You're not
pennies.
familiar. So, Australia has a habit of doing this, it seems, because they also did it with a different kind of tree. Australia...
Wes, what happened to him?
Oops, he's nearly killed
What?
that guy!
He used
What?
1% of his power and nearly killed him.
So Australia had a bit of a pest problem with some crops, so they just brought in some cane toads from South America, I think it was, and they just put them in their farms without really doing the proper research on how that would work out. The thing about cane toads is that they barely move, and they'll eat anything that comes along, and they will eat anything that fits in their mouth. And it didn't work at all.
Like a frog, like a toad. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but the cane toads are particularly vicious for it. And so cane toad with no natural predators, because it just brought it in from a different continent. The cane toads were like free to just breed en masse, and they started spreading from East Australia across on a tidal wave across to Western Australia over the course of many years, and they were causing such damage to the ecosystem that the Australian government had to beg the population to just, as a pastime, go out with a sack and a baseball bat, find as many as you can, put them in the sack, and then beat it to death. And it's a common like Australian part. You go out with your friends with some brewskis, a few sacks, a few baseball bats, and just do your part.
Beat
See,
the
here's
shit
the
out of
thing,
some
right?
frogs.
It's what I find so unfair. When I go out with a sack and a baseball bat and start smashing up invasive species, I get called an Islamophobe.
Whoa.
Sounds like a fusion of the camel crisis and the emu war. Camels as well. Like they've got feral camels, and they've got oh no, it was sorry. Actually, wasn't it California? Actually,
That's fucking terrifying.
I think it was California actually that brought in the trees, not Australia. Australia sold some trees to California, and they didn't give them.
Oh yeah, that one was a funny prank.
How to grow them properly, and then when they finally grew, turns out they're mega flammable, and it's California.
Funny troll, Australia. Good work, guys. You're the reason California combusts every other week.
So, what's the problem doing this toad hunting thing? Is there a danger to it, or what?
No,
it's just morally.
It's just morally cruel to go out, pick out toad who are genuinely causing damage to the ecosystem, but genuinely there are too many, too far spread out for the government to do anything about it. So you have.
But we can't get rid of the pit bulls. They're so cute.
I was gonna say, isn't that's wow, huh? That is a comparison.
See, I'm not sure I could do it. I'm not sure I could. I'm not sure I could pick up a toad, put it in a sack, and then beat it.
I could do it. I could do it if it was helping the environment. I could do it
if it was for helpful means.
I think ultimately I could eventually bring myself to do it, but I would not be happy.
I think it being in the sack makes it easier because you're just like, all right, I'm just hitting a sack.
No. I want to look into its size out of respect as a warrior.
It's a war.
I'm gonna poke the toad to agitate it so that it will engage me in battle and kill it so that it can go to Valhalla.
So you'll poke it so that it makes the first attack and then it's self-defense.
It's like,
Right.
goes, and it like slaps back at the bat, and I go, all right, good.
If it even moves, I mean, it's a cane.
This is justified now.
If it even moves, it's a cane toad. If you just try prodding it with a baseball bat, it will either not move or try and swallow it.
Oh my god. Yeah, what about Pokemon? Let's pit the four of us against Pokemon since they're playing it. What Pokemon do you guys think we could take?
In a fight?
Typhlosion.
Yeah.
We could,
in a fight,
lot
right.
of them.
We could kick the shit out of a Spinda.
The strongest Pokemon that us four could defeat.
I mean, do we get tools at our disposal, or is it just like...
No, it's fists.
Throwing
Throwing
hands.
Okay, throwing hand, not a fighting type.
Steel types are gone.
Yeah, steel types, fighting types, gone. Ghost types, gone, because we're normal types.
Alright, speak for yourself, non-fighting type.
Fighting... You can't... Fighting types can't beat up ghosts either.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we're fighting stroke normal types.
Yeah, we're fighting normal types.
Stroking what now?
Like, okay, are
Finn's
we
a fairy
limited?
type?
Are we limited to the type of Like, can we pick for like small little first evolutions, or do we have to fight whatever the biggest thing it turns into?
No. What is the limit of our power?
The limit.
If you use one guy as a human shield, you can gaggle punch a Pikachu. It's alright, Ben. You're probably resistant to it with thick fat.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Ben's a ground type. He'll be immune to it.
My god! That was savagery. That's sad.
This is how they treat me, GP.
I didn't say he was wrong. I just said it was savage. Let me just say that real quick.
The Kai Crew versus Salazzle, dude, we'd pump and dump a fucking Salazzle so hard.
Salazzle would poison my nuts, and then I would
That
destroy
thing
him.
would end up looking like a Twinkie when we're done.
Alright, what about
that motherfucker's coming out hot and pressed like an eclair, cream oozing out of every hole.
Oh
my
my god! What?
Oh my god!
Okay, quick.
He did-
What's a
not
Salazzle?
just
I'm gonna
say
look
that.
this up.
We're meant to fight these things.
Salazzle.
Yeah, what?
Oh yeah, yo!
Yeah, no, like.
I mean, yeah,
but like,
fair enough. Fair
mean,
enough with what it is, but still,
no, but
damn.
like,
I wanna fight a Gardevoir because it knows what's coming with its psychic powers. It's gonna read our minds and be like, "Oh shit!"
I gotta run.
I gotta get out of here.
I'm gonna look into their minds, and you're not gonna like what you see.
I'm gonna bring up Eevee so Kai can say he'd murder all the evolutions. No, I'd lose to fucking Umbreon and Espeon. They'd win.
I'd lose to Flareon.
Maybe.
Sets me on fucking fire.
I'd lose to Bunnery just because I'd submit.
Boneri's the younger version. What?
Yeah, hang on a
Hang
minute.
on a minute.
Wait, what?
Wait, what's,
True to form, Finn.
what's
True to
the
form.
what's the evolved one called? That's the one I meant.
The one I'm dressed as?
Yeah.
This puts a nice image in my brain.
Yo, dude, Mime Jr. gets me fucking hard.
Low punning.
All right. So between the four of us, right, the most dangerous Pokemon we could probably take. I don't know. I think the four of us, if we were like working together well and we were a squad, we could probably like go toe to toe with one Ursaring, you know?
I think we'd stand a good chance against Druddigon.
Which one's Druddigon again?
He's a dragon from Gen 5. Like it would probably push us
Really?
to the pure limit, yeah.
That thing's got some claws on him though.
I know, but like that's what I'm saying. Four of us kind of balances.
He's 1.6 meters tall though.
Exactly.
He's 5'3".
Yeah, he's not big.
He's getting jumped.
Yeah, he's kind of spiky all over though. Where are we gonna hit him?
Okay, but he weighs
Uppercut him.
He weighs 139 kilos.
That's fine.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I almost weigh that much. I
We
weigh
could just bench his
115.
ass.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
Finn.
I actually, hang on a minute. What's that in pounds? Can I bench him?
It is.
Can I
300
bench him?
306 pounds.
That is just barely outside of my benching limit.
Okay.
He's got rough skin too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm not. It's definitely not an easy fight, but that would probably be like, we come out the other side sweating. One of us might have died, but like we come out winning.
If we could like, if we could pick up implements, like okay, let's say we start with nothing, but like we can pick up sticks and that. Yeah, I reckon we got him.
Is he vulnerable to grass types?
Most animals are vulnerable to being smashed to death with fucking sticks. I'll be real.
Because if one of us can get on his back between his wings, because I reckon those arms can't reach up that far, not with that spike on his shoulder.
Not even that. I reckon if you get in under his little fucking stubby arms and like just tackle him.
Yeah, we got the range advantage.
Like those arms do. Look how long the forearm is compared to the the upper arm.
He has to keep them up, otherwise they'd be dragging along the floor.
He can't reach things on his belly, dude.
So true.
So give me something I can punch in the face. We win. Like an Altaria. I'd fucking take an Altaria.
One of us might die.
Some of you may die. About Stoutland? We kill Stoutland.
Stoutland gets destroyed. Same with Mabostiff. Any dogs?
Yeah, Stoutland is just a dog. I've already defeated dogs.
Jesus.
What about a Houndoom?
Okay, that's different. That's a Hellhound.
Yeah.
No, he's
Anything
too
that breathes fire, I wouldn't want to fight.
What about Embor?
Embor is made of fire.
He's just got the ring of fire. Shout out to Johnny Cash around his neck.
Yeah, but I don't want to, dude, remember the rest of the lyrics? Burn, burn, burn? No, thank you.
What about
He's going for Burno shit.
What about a Gengar?
It's a ghost.
We could use Odor Sleuth.
Oh shit! Yeah, hang on a minute. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, any of you got a big sniffer on you? Dude, I'll be honest with you.
Hmm.
I don't think any of us beat Eradicate. That thing's gonna bite us in half.
Ah, you just get a shovel. If we have the prerequisite of a shovel, he's cooked.
Get a shovel.
What's the fucking?
Yeah, if I had my 9mm,
What's the fucking magma snail called? The thing called? I forgot.
we're not
He's-
not beating Slug.
He's top 3. He's top 3. We cannot beat.
That was like quitter talk to me, personally.
Stantler.
Stantler's getting cooked. I'm sorry.
He's smoked.
And Weirdeer is just him aged 60 years. So that's
Okay,
even
Yeah,
easier.
we tear his little horns off instead. Okay, all right. If we're quick enough, I think we could take a Regigigas.
If we do it in 5 turns.
If we could get on its back, a mammoth swine.
No way. No, we
You
do
just
not
saw
beat
a
Mammoth
Mamoswine murder Caulifla today. What do you mean?
We are not beating a fucking Mamoswine. You are high as shit.
Floatzel is only 1.1 meters. That thing would get destroyed.
Okay,
Never
Floatzel.
mind.
Yeah, but Floatzel moves like a fucking missile.
Yeah, but it's tiny. What the hell?
Dude, he's gonna Goku his way through your fucking chest like your King Piccolo. Kai versus
Okay,
Greninja.
okay.
Greninja will kill me.
He's a
Death.
little ninja.
Caulifla post nerf versus Caulifla. What the fuck?
Here
are
we
you on
go.
about?
Here we
We're
fucking
back on the nerf shit. What does this mean? It's nerf or nothing.
Realistically, do you win versus Obama Snow? If we're talking about Barack Obama but an albino, I beat him. If we're talking about Obama Snow, then he is going to actually pick me up and tear me in half like Rick Sanchez in that one episode of Rick and Morty with the Yeti. Or Bigfoot, or whatever.
I googled.
But either way, I'm fucking dead.
To remind me, I know what he looks like, but I just wanted to look at him anyway on my phone, and I actually googled Obama Snow and got the wrong pictures.
Or the right pictures.
What does that Obama? No, is it just
Am
him
I
doing, like,
crazy for saying I think
Oh.
Pidgeot would kill us?
No, that's reasonable.
He's a big ass bird. How
I'm
tall is
mostly thinking of
Mawile?
normal types, right? Like,
Right, Mawile is 0.6 meters. He is half a meter. Now he's got a giant ass head with a mouth.
okay, right?
What?
Here's the thing. Is his jaw strength stronger than my bear hug? Because if I hold that motherfucker shut, you guys are free to beat the child beneath.
Eat the child beneath.
He does look like a child.
Kai versus Mewtwo, dude, he just like tears my atoms to pieces and I die. That's not
He looks at you and disassembles you on a genetic level.
slacking. We can't even damage him. Like he probably
Slacking?
can't- Yeah, he
What?
probably can't. He can't hit us. We're probably gonna outspeed him. You know, we're just gonna dodge everything. But,
If
like,
Finn just
I'm gonna
runs
drop
behind
kick.
him, we'd win.
Nah, dude. He flicks his arm back. He just needs to catch Finn once, and Finn's gonna fly through a wall.
He wouldn't choke for us, would you?
It's
Nah.
not about that. It's about the unpredictability. He's loafing. Bam!
Damn.
Mag
Finn.
Champ. That's not a Pokemon.
Are we back on the Magchamp shit?
Kai versus Arceus. That's God. I'm not winning. Kai versus Mewtwo. Okay. Yeah. We don't need Finn to live. We want Finn to live.
What about Ludicolo?
Most peggable Pokemon, Gallade.
What?
I think we're gonna stop here. We've run this out long enough.
I agree.
Okay. I just don't think I'd morally be able to beat a Ludicolo. But anyway.
Morally, what's a Ludicolo?
What do you mean morally? Yeah.
I would have allegations the next hour.
Oh, okay. It's the Mexican Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Is he wrong?
Literally has a sombrero.
Whoa.
Is he wrong?
It looks like
He's
it's
the
where... It's got a
He is
poncho
the
design.
carefree Pokemon, I'll have you know.
Alright, thanks all for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye.
And goodbye.
I'm sorry.
Goodbye, everybody.